Cause his segment lasts anyway, so I guess we'll talk about that later. Mm, 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 mm. Come on with it. Come on with it. Bring your candy ass
There we
in the
go.
building. Hey.
Why I can't turn the volume on?
We good?
Oh, there it go.
We ready?
Yeah,
We in
there
here?
we go. That's that.
What's happening, people? What's happening? What's good with it? Y'all already know, man. It is your boy, your round, your peoples. We out here. This is Silent Child 17.
Yeah, and it's your boy Chop Tracks, you dig?
The motherfucking engineer extraordinaire. How you
Yeah, I
feeling
was gonna
today,
say
Claire?
that. Yeah, let's see how YouTube
You was
minds
going
think. I
see. I
was
told
just
you.
about
I
to say
got you.
that.
I got you. Dog. I got you.
I
Dog.
was just about to say that.
It's like a run-on
Lord of
sentence. You know how we
you,
start.
extraordinaire.
That's Zam, though, because you gotta let them know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be proud of all your achievements. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, whatever the case may be. You know, some of these people ain't out here like that to be doing it like that. So you just gotta let them know what it is. Shout out to Ricky Rich, what's happening, big dog? You know what the time it is, man. We got another one for you, bro. I know you probably. I don't know if you read the title, bro, but yeah, bro. Yeah, we got a couple of them for you. What's good though with it, chat, bro? How you feeling today, my brother?
Feeling good, bro. I can't lie, bro. Got got a lot got a lot coming up. Going to be off tomorrow. That's a big blessing, you know what I'm saying? Got some things I need to get done. My daughter's gonna be in the parade tomorrow, so I gotta do that shit.
Claps,
But
claps, claps. Round of applause.
yeah, she's the greatest dancer in the world. I always tell her that. That's like me and her little
Decoders.
pep speech. She 8 years old. She danced with the high schoolers though. But yeah, bro, she nice. She nice with it though. But other than that, what else happened today? Um, damn, nothing really. You know, I just been excited to get this show started because you know I used to be having thoughts about certain things when I was going to this church that I thought
Mm,
was, that shit just kind
mm,
of, and being a real member, that really fuck with a nigga, especially not using the money for the church for the improvements. That really fuck with me for
mm.
real.
Cause yeah,
So they
we
should have
was
did that.
we did had a fire conversation about that, but they had you were telling me something about some Dahmer costumes or some shit.
Man, son. All right. Simone Biles came out and said something. I got what she said, but when I was looking
Mm-hmm.
for the video or whatever, they had a lot of people that said stuff, but most of these people was basically saying that it's good that people doing it. Like motherfuckers was saying, like it's good that they're doing Halloween supposed to be scary and this type of shit. So I definitely wasn't going to use that, but I found the little Simone Biles thing or whatever. And hold on, let me see. I can't answer that. P dot. We on the live,
So
brother.
so it should be like more of you actually believing in Halloween versus what should be celebrated. That what you was kind of going
That's
with?
kind of what the dude was saying. That's what the dude
Okay.
was saying. But for me, like Simone Biles said right here, you can see she said, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, like put the Jeffrey Dahmer costumes back in the closet. Like we not going for that shit. Like period. Like the thing is, in Americans' history, we have celebrated the serial killer, but like the street thug that killed another
Schmo.
black man, he gets fucking prosecuted to the highest fucking level of the bitch ass government. You know what I'm saying? Because he black, but you get a white serial killer that they turn into a celebrity in the things that they was doing.
Mm-hmm.
They was killing white people. They wasn't even just killing black people. I'm not saying what the diamond was targeting black people or white people or none of that. I think he was targeting the poor people. And if you was gay and poor, you was a target. If you was white
Because it
and
was
gay
the
and poor,
narrative.
yeah.
Yeah, because
It-
because because the race thing was the narrative. You right though. To clarify that. You right.
right. I didn't, like I said, from watching the Netflix series, I don't think
Man, I still haven't got. I'm gonna check.
it
I'm gonna
was
check it out. I'm gonna
racist.
check it out tonight, bro. I'm gonna check
Yeah,
it
I
out
don't think
tonight,
it was
bro.
racist. The one that really fucked me up, and I'm sorry to the family or whatever, because this one hurt my heart, son. The dude was fucking deaf, bro. And it's like, man, son, like this man can't even scream.
Hmm.
He can't do nothing. He talking in sign language. He faking like he knows sign language so he could even communicate with the damn dude, bro. That shit
What the
crazy, bro. Yeah, that's some
man?
sick shit
Come
right
on,
there.
man.
That fucked me up, son. I ain't gonna lie, though. It really did. Cause I'm like, damn, like all and that one in the one with the kid. Cause it's like that little he gave the little boy, he did surgery on him, gave him a lobotomy so he couldn't remember shit.
Oh,
So when the police came, he couldn't even talk to the police and tell them nothing.
man.
Man, yeah, son. He did some sick shit for what,
He
I'm just telling
dumbfounded.
y'all
You
right
know?
now, just don't be in the, I ain't saying nothing gonna happen to you, but just don't be in the diamond costume around me or my kids. I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
don't
though.
do it. Don't do it.
Just being real with it, like it does have its must say is certain type of push and pull with like with energies and what they represent and how easy it is to tell a story without nobody batting the eye. It's kind of
Mm,
uh, you know what I mean? It give you that
it's
it give
sick,
you that
son.
cringy
Even
feeling because we do have
kid
like what
un-
Freddy Krueger,
all right,
right?
think
Freddy
of
Krueger was a pedophile, but we
all
didn't
right.
know nothing about that through how the movie was presented to us. We just knew about the dream thing and all that.
But did they
With the
give him a
Dharma
60 minutes
thing,
in
they
a
let you know with Dharma, like this is what it was like. So it's even more. It's like it's going to that next level, like of what I'm saying, as far as like a horror movie versus real life. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a real person, as they say.
right?
And I say it like that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of a lot of stuff is not always as it seems, but he's been
That make it
convicted. He's
seem
been,
like
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, he
There's an
getting
actual
jail.
person. He went to yeah, exactly like it's the bodies, the whole shebang. Like it has its
He
that
got killed in
realistic
jail.
to it. So it's weird to see that they so numb to something real. Like Freddy Krueger was a fictional character,
Right.
and people was more scared of him than there is a Dahmer. You feel me? No, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Like
that don't make no sense,
it's
bro.
weird. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird to me though. Even when you look at it in like a horror or Halloween type basis, it's still I'm saying it still has its weird notation to it.
Fucking right.
Definitely.
Yeah,
You know,
that
so
shit
I'm
is.
with you on that. You know, I don't agree with the Jeffrey Dahmer costume. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but there's some white people out there that
Greetings,
are
brothers.
saying they always the
Greetings.
ones that
They think
support
it's
that shit.
funny.
They
Yeah,
think that shit
I'm
is a
pretty
joke.
sure it's some more of
Yeah,
them doing that too. Yeah, I'm pretty
yeah, they
sure.
think that shit a joke. But if I say I'm gonna dress up like the school shooter, then I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up for
Mm,
that, for even thinking about that, right? See what I'm
mm,
saying? Like, nah,
yeah, yeah. You got
can't
a
be a
point,
double
boy.
standard, bro. You
Yeah,
can't
you
be.
have. You definitely have. You
Can't
can't. You right.
come on, man. Cause I could find it.
Yeah.
I could dress up like a school shooter quick. We done had so
Mm-hmm.
many of them. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yes,
point where,
sir.
yeah, I could damn sure
Shit.
figure that shit out.
Man, look.
Shit.
See, bro, however the chips may fall, and I think that's the point. You're right. We can't, and they can't pick and choose when you want to be happy go lucky and when you won't be, on the fences about everything. Yeah,
Oh,
it is what it
you gotta
is,
pick
and
something
you
to
and
stand
you
on.
need to be checked about that. You're right, though.
You gotta stand on that shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Oh, this another conversation starter. The fucking the government stopping Joe Biden from canceling the little $20,000 debt shit.
I'm a go on pause on that one. Welcome in. I'm gonna go on pause. We can welcome in P Dot on that one. What's happening, player? I see you done jumped in. This man
Man,
here is a fool.
man, they got out of that shit. I kept saying, man,
So wait,
I ain't putting
what
in no
I missed so far?
applications.
My bad, people, for arriving late and taking my computer a second to catch up.
You about to don't worry, just you all right. Don't worry. We on to the pastor. Let's get Southall
So
out the
what
way
all I
right
missed out
quick.
on? So I saw the thing about the Jeffrey Dahmer costumes, and I heard what you were saying. So it was all cool for us to dress up like Freddy Krueger, who was a rapist, mass murderer, or child molester, mass murderer. Uh,
No, I didn't say it was cool. I said we was, like terrified of that fictional character. And Jeffrey Dahmer is actually a real, supposed to be
a real
suicidal,
person.
real person. And people are more numb to this and doing stuff like he said, dressing up in these costumes as him, knowing how sensitive that is to the people that died in real life.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, look at the society we live in, where death is entertainment for people now, right? Like people find it seriously intriguingly interesting to find different ways of death. There's a TV show called A Thousand Ways to Die. So we can't keep and I don't like the idea of the Jeffrey Dahmer costume. I don't like the idea of it. But like you said when we were talking about him, uh, when y'all first brought this to my attention that they were talking about that they have people that are followers of Jeffrey Dahmer, right?
Right.
Doing things right. What he was doing was okay. So could it be that these are the same type of people who came up with the idea to create a Jeffrey Dahmer costume? They find it interesting about death, right? And the way people go about committing crimes, inflicting death upon other people. Make a great costume. Well, if that's the case, let's go back and start dressing people up like Joan of Arc, Genghis Khan, uh, name some other mass murdering people, and let's go dress up like them, and let's see how well
We can't just say
Hitler doesn't
mass
matter.
murdering people because people get you get certain responses. I mean, like people think certain things when you say certain people names, but when you think about I don't think about the mass murders like people think about them. Now the ones that was doing it to my people, yeah. But the thing is, if you can't get a people to comply, the first thing they're going to do is try to kill everybody or whatever. Let's show you how much togetherness them old nations of people used to really have, because if they ain't have that type of togetherness, they wouldn't have thought they had to kill all of them or wipe them off this motherfucker just to, kind of win the people over type shit or whatever. So like Genghis Khan, I wouldn't say him because he was, that's another rabbit hole right there. We ain't gonna get too far into that, but that's something we do need to talk about uh probably on another episode or whatever. But I don't know, like the Genghis Khan, I would agree with type, that nigga was doing that for his people type shit. So I wouldn't, that would be something that should be I think more historians would be mad about people trying to be like the Genghis Khans or the people like that, like the Jing dynasty
But
or
was he
some shit
not a
like
man?
that.
Was he not a person that went across continents, killing and trying to take over land?
I would not agree. I would agree to that, but the Roman Catholics came through and had to kill him, and I know they on some fraudulent shit. And I think the only reason they really even tried to fuck with him is because they knew he had power like that. So
So what about Joan of Arc and all the other crusaders that came in the name of? You see what I'm saying? What was Jeffrey Dahmer's reason for why he was
they
doing what he
gave
was doing?
Christopher Columbus a holiday, my nigga. We talking about white people that
Yeah, because
came
I was
out
about to
here,
just say
and like,
society.
come on, son, like we not, come on, be real with yourself.
Society deems their heroes.
Like,
No,
come
for
on,
real. That's
son.
that's no, that's real. Because society deems who their heroes are, no matter if they kill people or not. Like you brought up Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was raised up as a hero. Joan of Arc wasn't known as no serial killing gay woman that killed people for, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, that wasn't her story. Her story was, triumphant. So
Right,
in
but
the
she
in
was
the midst of
killing
saying
in
that,
the
you
name
could
of
dress up
what?
like that. You could dress up like that, and that wouldn't bother most of society. You could dress up like Joan of Arc. It wouldn't bother most of society. You could dress up like Genghis Khan. It wouldn't bother most of society because of what they stood for, other things related. He was
Right.
just a gay killer. He was killing his sexual partners. And for them to be so numb about it, I think is,
They kept
that's the whole thing about it. I know it's not fair. I get what you're saying. It's not fair, but this is how society is, and they've been numbing us since them times of Joan of Arc and Genghis Khan, right? To even dress up like those characters, to even
right.
dress up like Jason, to even dress up like Michael Myers. Like we could, we could pinpoint these things, you know, but it's the sensitivity, right? How much, or how more can they bloodlet our emotions and inspirations, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, where does it end? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That makes good sense. I give you that. I give it that.
They used the
I just
same
don't
picture
like
of
the
past.
fact that people, and in retrospect, I think what it is that people pinpoint these historical figures, and that's probably the reason I brought it up, because now it's coming to my mind that even if you think about it, Jeffrey Dahmer made history killing people, right? So people are now taking the killers of history, right? Historical killers, and making them, they're glorifying
J5
them.
in the building. What's good with it?
You glorify.
Damn.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
can't hear you no
your
more.
mic. If you're talking, your mic went out. You might want to pause
Oh,
for a minute. Yeah, you might want to pause and let Chop go ahead on with his segment.
Yeah.
go ahead. Do you
So
think, brother?
New
All right.
Orleans minister admits defrauding church parishioners school of 900,000
Excuse me for
Bitcoin.
Parishioners, child. Excuse me
Parishioners.
for
I know I was
yeah.
saying that shit wrong when I was reading it the first time. But yeah, parishioners or whatever. So look, this the same fucking picture from last time as y'all can see, when we did the last one or
Take a
whatever.
look at my nigga. If y'all watch
And
the episode, y'all remember.
so let me give y'all a little backdrop or whatever. Well, not really a backdrop. I'm gonna just start reading this shit or whatever because I know it's a lot of people that what's up, Johnny baby? It's a lot of people that went to this church with me that's on this live. My brother is one of them. So this is this kind of like a personal thing with me and this pastor. Like we really family type shit or whatever. So me hearing this is fucking me up, as sort of
let's
the
sensitive topic.
family. You
So
know what I'm saying?
who else
So
better to do it though, right?
exactly. Fuck. So anyway, Reverend Charles Southall III, who led the First Emmanuel Church in New Orleans and in Baton Rouge for more than 3 decades, admits Tuesday that he defrauded his church, its housing ministry, its parishioners, and a charter school of almost $900,000 that he used for personal gain. Okay, Southall 64. So, I mean, if he get the whole 10, he gonna be 74 when he get out that thing, or 75, depending on when he go to jail, because he's supposed to go to court in January. But pleaded guilty to money laundering in U.S. District Court before Judge J. Zingley, after which prosecutors for the first time disclosed the detail of his crime. So they said he exploited his position as the leader of his church, soliciting and then stealing tithes and donations from the parishioners. In one instance, Southall extracted a $10,000 tithe from a parishioner in 2019, then diverted the money to his own use. In other, he solicited
Mm.
donations from a parishioner over the course of 4 years for charity and church building improvements, but converted $106,408
Exact, huh? The exact, huh?
of
Oh,
donations
pal.
to his own accounts and spending. So they're gonna give you a total at the end. That's why I say I could just read straight through this article
Yeah,
or
go ahead, do
whatever
your
because
thing.
it answer all the questions. The
Man,
church
because they wasn't talking
also
about this much at first. Yeah.
hell no. The church also owned rental properties from which Southall personally profited, diverting some $150,000 of rental
Mm-hmm.
payments to his personal accounts. He also sold properties owned by the church, poaching a portion of the profits from the sale of those buildings alone. According to prosecutor, Southall pocketed more than
That's
$500,000.
what you was telling me about. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
When you
say
were saying
it.
about the properties. All right. So
Yeah.
that's how he did it with the properties. Damn, people.
So, and as the board president of Edgar P. Harney Spirit of Excellence Academy, a now shuttered charter school in the central city part of New Orleans, Southall secured funding to build a sister school in Baton Rouge, but the other academy never opened. Despite that, Southall hired an employee for the new location, and more than $220,000 of that person's pay over 4 years was deposited into an account jointly owned by both the employee and Southall. Prosecutors tallied that Southall laundered $889,565 through
Mm,
his
what you
combined
say that
fraudulent
so?
scheme
Oh.
and used it
Uh,
to buy
uh,
a
uh.
vehicle, tickets, and other items. All right, now the
Yeah.
restitution for people that know what the restitution is.
Oh,
For
man, you ain't gonna
restitution
let the
start.
track breathe for a minute, child?
All right, go
Damn, bro,
ahead,
that's a
go
lot of
ahead,
money
go
that just
ahead,
went
go
past.
ahead.
That was a lot. No, you go ahead. Please explain this to the people, bro. What's going on, bro? In case they're not, going with you, in case they just listening to it and they can't read it, right? What
That is,
what
I'm gonna
is the
see this.
money
That's
going on, and then break that down for them, brother? Because you're not really, what I'm saying? Like tell them, bro. Shit,
All
yeah,
I'm
'cause
saying, I
that's a
mean,
lot of money to
excuse
see.
my language.
if you listening, it basically they broke down where the money went all the way to when the shit first started with the first 10,000. Like basically, that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? That and see, that's what I was saying about for people that watch Greenleaf or whatever. Like they be having people in them churches that be fucking with the church so hard that they'll do a $10,000 motherfucking
Donation.
donation or whatever. Or if not donation, they'll call the shit a tithe. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm just saying this from being a member, I'm pretty sure it's more
Shout out
money than
Erica
that.
Pep. Shut up.
I'm pretty sure it was more. It's definitely more money, dog. It got to be more money than that, than what they saying it is. So
Definitely. I think it's more money than what they actually telling us too.
this is why we don't trust churches, and I'm not talking about chicken. Hell nah. That's what I'm saying. Because niggas go to churches like this. We didn't been to churches like this, and
Yeah.
that type of shit happened. So they wonder. People always wonder why niggas not going to church. Nigga, that's why. Think about it. Come on, man. Niggas know them. We going to the churches where the shit be happening at. You see what I'm saying? And we be seeing it, but we cover it up or think it's not what it is and all that type
Hold
of
on.
shit.
Hold on one moment, chat. Somebody got to dial background. Turn your
That's
background
P
down,
Dot.
please.
I muted him. That's P Dot.
Okay, go ahead though.
Yeah, but you threw me off that loud ass TV,
No,
man.
you were saying that that's why y'all
Jesus.
don't really it
Yeah, but that's why people
the
don't go to
yeah,
churches,
the
but that's what
vibe of
made,
church, yeah, going
yeah,
to
that what
church, yeah,
made niggas
yeah,
get on
noticing these
those
things.
spiritual fucking, I'm not gonna say no weird shit, but just like these journeys of trying to spiritual journeys of trying to find out the truth about certain shit. Especially when you get to asking pastors and shit and ministers at your church about shit that we know in the Bible or that they took out the Bible type shit, and they can't answer those questions
That's
or
a,
whatever.
that's a good point. They should be able to though, right?
They should be able to answer them questions, but what they will never tell you is that it don't exist. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's a simple thing. So by them not saying that it never existed, they letting you know that it existed. You see what I'm saying? But why y'all not teaching it to us?
I know, and
Is the question. Well, we know
that's what
why
they
or whatever.
no,
I was
they
looking for the document before I
the people
hit
should
it.
be asking themselves, why do they do that, y'all? Just like he said, why y'all tell me, why do y'all think they do this? Just like he said, this is a good idea. It's always been a great idea. It's always been a pillar of our communities, right?
Right.
When you have all this clogged in with it, then what does that do to the ideas? We talking about these after school programs. We talking about computer rooms, uh,
We
using
should
the
have
using
had
the
all
church for
that.
lock-ins and stuff like
We
that.
should have
I mean,
had all that.
you can though, right? You can, but if somebody is doing this with all that money, 800
Right.
and what thousand,
Son, and I see this why I wanted to get to the restitution because
and
the
this is from
most
parishioners. That hundred, that's just from
from
going to your church,
taxpayers,
bro. That's
son,
people
the,
going to your man. What?
the
That's what a
people,
parishioner is.
the
Man, come
most
on, man.
money came from the church. Six for his restitution, he got to pay back $687,000 to the church. They get the most money.
Look at Erica coming here cutting up on the real, son. Look what she said, child.
Let me hold some
What you
shit.
mean? Come
Shit,
on,
they
man.
ain't let a nigga. You can't hold shit. He all that shit tied up.
he,
That shit tied up. He can't
he had
give out a
So
dollar.
wait.
what it is,
Is
child?
600
What it
something
is?
going
That
back
shit,
to the
that
church?
shit tied up in a knot. But you can't
In
do
a
nothing with that.
in a Mercedes Benz, huh? In a,
Sure. Talking about he bought a car and some tickets. Bitch, what tickets he bought? What kind of tickets? With $1 million.
Shit. That boy was
he
going.
went to
That
the
boy
Gladys
was
Knight
globe
concert.
trotting.
That man tripping.
No, man, ain't talking about no. They say he bought tickets. They ain't say he paid off tickets.
Hmm.
He bought tickets. That's what they say. And other items. They
But they
not
didn't
saying
want,
what the
yeah,
other
they weren't
items were.
specific, right. With
Yeah,
the
they ain't
tickets were
saying the
actually
other
is.
shit.
That's crazy though. He had to give up a call in the beginning. We were talking about that. That's why he was so quick to give up that bands in the beginning.
Yeah, because the bands was
Ron already.
he used money. He used that shit. Then on top of that, like I said, y'all,
he
this
tried to
shit,
cover it up. See, nah, it's too late,
it's
player.
not. Oh yeah,
Let me
you're
see
right,
what else
Erica.
in the pocket.
It's not. It's not all counted for. I bet you $1,000 that shit
Shit.
ain't all counted for, boy.
Shit.
Look, that better be VIP ticket. It better
As a
damn
chip.
be. Yeah,
Now
it
that was
ain't.
the question, and that was the question I asked, right? Was that his first million or was that his last million that they caught from him?
Yeah, that's what they caught, though. That. There's no way in the world you just got
Because
that.
he didn't
'Cause
came up on that right quick. A
come
couple of
on,
receipts
man.
here. They didn't dipped on that, but he
So wait a
been
minute.
he been he been
This the
a
thing.
pillar of the community for how long? If you could remember, for how long you could remember, dog?
They
3
said three
decades. That's 30
decades,
years. That's
and he
30
was in.
years.
His daddy was there before him, so they've been having the church been in the family forever. It's been right there. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
family church. It went from
Mm-hmm.
his. It went from him to his
They
dad. I mean,
got the
from his daddy
wolves
to
in the
him.
pulpit.
Damn,
Mm-hmm.
dog.
J5 say that
Got a
better than the
lot of
VIP. What
wolves
you
in the
mean, man?
pulpit.
Usher gonna bring you a glass of water. JP, J5, what you think, man?
He got to pay back six hundred and
Let you
seven
would have been,
eighty seven
let
to
you
the
would have been one of
school.
them, them,
I
them,
mean,
them
to
loyal donors.
the
Shit.
church, he got to pay 85,000 to the school, and he got to give 110,000 to the individual victims of his schemes. So that mean the people that that had to deal with the shit basically. Like say you the accountant for the church and he told you to do that shit, you knew it was wrong. And that shit was on your conscience or something, type shit. He basically taking the whole blame. He ain't trying to blame nobody else. He taking the whole lick or whatever. And they say he's still facing up to 10 years in prison, in federal prison. So, but he don't go to court to be, he go to court to be sentenced January 17th. That's crazy. What the hell, January 17th? Something is January 17th. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely
She
say
said Round should have got a better ball, but blah. Man, the old lad, the old square top, yeah, it is. That old Frank
mm-mm.
haircut wasn't hitting. Yeah, she
Yeah, he
right.
ain't
She
getting
ain't.
rid of that, man. He been having that flat top since I
He
know him.
K, that's how his head shit. So 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 hold on them hoes. He ain't worried about none of that chat. What you mean, man?
That shit
He
crazy.
done took he gotta pay the wait, what the last part you say he gotta do what? The church did what?
He got to pay the church 687. He got to pay the school
85
85, and he got to
and
bring. See
110.
this his hair not even cut
Ooh.
on here. That's not a cut. If he got it, if that's a haircut, nah, that's not a cut.
Skeeter
Uh-uh.
square head.
That's not cut. And they
Say
kept
player,
the
man, get them
picture.
people their money,
Whoever
man.
that
Stop
fucking
playing, bro. Get them people their money, man.
whoever the
For real,
news
chap.
person is that
They,
did this article, they know they down bad for keeping that same picture. They should have got one of them coming out of court
It's the
or
boy.
something.
That was that boy graduation picture, man. That's how he looked
Man,
in the
what?
12th grade, huh?
Man, what? That picture ain't got nothing to do with that day. On that day.
That was that was 1975 right there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Like Pastor would say, and if we're not following God,
Ooh,
don't
what happened?
follow
What he say?
us. That's his
Mm.
famous saying. If we not following God, then don't follow us. I've been got the
Man,
message.
I guess I guess that's what happened then, right?
Yeah.
Man, because they sure came for them ends, player.
Damn.
They sure came for
Now
you
we
wasn't
gotta see
following
if
God.
the like now a good
I guess it
question
pertains to
was
you.
that somebody close close to the family asked me uh who gonna take over because the church do have a board. So fuck. By them having a board, is they gonna let him still preach
The
till
board of
January?
trustees, the board got to elect the next pastor of the church.
Let me tell y'all some real shit. I think that the shit's so strong at that church that these people will get that money together to make sure he could pay the church, pay the money back to the church. That's how
So you
deep I
think
think it
so
is.
so so basically it's like he a cult leader then if it's that serious.
I wouldn't. I mean, to a
Why,
certain extent.
why would you just
To a
simply
certain extent, no, I would. That don't mean that. No, I can't always say that because that just means some people love people. That's just like somebody that'll spend $100,000 to go see Michael Jackson. See what I'm saying? It's probably a whole bunch of people that will pay that to go see Michael Jackson, but they love Michael Jackson like that. The love that they have for this man will probably make them definitely let him preach till January, to where he handing the keys over versus them getting took from him. Type shit.
that's a lot of fucking love.
Trying to tell you, son. I
That's a lot
went
of
there,
love,
son.
bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, they fuck with Southall hard. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Police chiefs and everything, like they all be at the church. Everybody. Like ain't
Mm.
no, and it's a little bit of community church. I'm talking about everybody being that motherfucker. And when the shit first happened, people were saying it wasn't true. The church, the people in the church, oh man, that ain't true, type shit. I wonder how those people feel now. You know what I'm
Right, because
saying? Like,
Knowing
even
he pleaded
in
guilty.
yeah, because even in that instance, knowing that he's guilty, do you think they're gonna be willing and waiting to say a prayer with him and make his stay at whatever facility that he's gonna reside at more comfortable?
they gonna pray God forgive him, make him an envelope for his money to send it, and they gonna put money in that bitch every Sunday.
And so it must be one of them shipping them one of them manila folder type envelope
Prayers
that you
from
gotta.
the Not prayers
Even
from
if
the
they don't make
pulpit, but prayers
even
from the prison.
even if they don't make it an envelope, they gonna pass that. Cause y'all know we wouldn't
Cause that's
have
fed
this
right
at
there.
the church if it wasn't for
That's fed right there.
Southall.
Yeah.
This, tell you, son, they fuck with them hard, son. Like on some real shit, and like I see it on Greenleaf. You know what I'm saying? When the church was about to go under, they got that money from the motherfucking parishioners, the people in the motherfucking pulpit. They ain't go pray and ask nobody for that shit. They went what the money was at.
Where that? I want it all.
That shit crazy.
Don't stall me, fat boy.
The bitches ain't say, man, you know what? We gonna pray. We gonna just all get on our knees and say, we're gonna just, wait for God to bless us. Bitches ain't said none of that. This man started taking tithe. Like, think about how serious tithe money is. How many people
Hell
sit
yeah.
there in full like
Important. Oh
niggas was
man.
saying, like, man, just put so much money in
Real
those
shit.
envelopes, bruh. Like, just think about it, bruh. And you didn't give this man your money,
Big smoke.
and not it's not even going to the church that you going to. The fucking pulpit ain't, you can't
How
even sit.
important is ties? Damn. Go
You
ahead, though,
can't
Brown.
sit in the motherfucking in the what you call it. The air condition be going out. If you haven't had box fans in the bitch, the water fountain the same. The bathrooms old type shit.
Mm,
The
ain't that
fuck?
crazy?
Son, when Extreme Makeover came, did the church over, they damn near just you might as well say they just slapped paint on that motherfucker. Or the real thing they did was the back. Because the front they left the same. They left that shit the same. It wasn't they ain't did too much of that front. They changed a little bit here or there, but they ain't they ain't use a whole $1 million, bro. They could have never.
And
Same
there it is, right there.
bathrooms. Look, I was in that bitch, so I know. Fuck, it is what it is. When I find out what the name of that paper, that document is, I'm tell y'all, but I cannot. I was searching for it before we came on live, so I could just show it. But I'm gonna have to go watch one of Lex Will videos. Shout out to Lex Will to find out what the name of that document is. Because when I tried to search it, it didn't come up. But I know he did a video on it or whatever. But
That's
it's
what's
definitely a
happening.
document, and they definitely
DD
have
504. That makes so much sense.
Mason signs on that church, even though it's supposed to be Christian, church, Baptist or whatever, full Baptist or whatever. But anyway, that's another
I
story
know,
too.
cause any willing Mason will tell you that it doesn't matter what you believe in. It's only all you have to believe in is a higher power. So that does open up a whole nother layer. Jack, I don't. Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
gonna
Look, that's
start a
start
why I
another
say
whole
that's
room.
gonna
argument
start a whole
right
argument.
quick.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't even
but in a sense, I just want to span on DD while we talking about it because that's true, bro. But it goes to him. Now put this to him because this is what he did, and this is how they get tied. You see how it works?
Hmm.
Most high a fool, huh? The same quote goes right to you, though, cause that's what you did, and he telling you he know. So what you think you doing?
Yeah, he know because you read the Bible. You go to school for
Yeah.
that.
Oh, and you use this to get money from
You
people
probably know the
and don't do
motherfucking
the right
scripture
thing
in
with
Latin.
it.
Probably know that bitch in Latin and
That's
everything.
that's the part B. You know what I'm saying? It goes
Boom.
to another level with me. It goes to a level of understanding where you can't look so naive to these type of people when this type of stuff is involved because everybody don't look at money the same.
Mm-mm.
They don't, bruh. I'm telling you. And this
They
is
do
what they
not.
do. They used it. They use the same stuff that turns good into bad, bro, right quick, into what they want, or however they want to spend it. But they know it ain't with them though. They know they supposed to be doing something with it. If they getting it like that, you know you're supposed to be doing something with it. Like you say,
Bruh.
ain't no way it's supposed to be no repairs in there. Ain't no way you ain't got somebody on deck to be in there doing construction. Ain't no way you ain't got nobody in there cleaning up, vacuuming. At least got about 15 people employed with your big church having that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it's the bigger it is, the more people should be employed. This should start whole communities as big as your church is. Olston,
Man.
Creflo, that's a whole nation right there. How big them
They
man?
talking about this. Man, they talking about this shit. I know them niggas got
You,
they
you
probably did fucking
Ooh,
what?
we talking about big demons, huh? We talking about big demons. Ooh,
Go ahead, Paul. You can say, do whatever you gotta do. Say whatever you gotta say. I'm really done. You know what I'm saying? If you
Oh,
have anything to say,
what's up? Have y'all ever heard of the guest ministers that come to the church, right? You hear ask for the special offering. Look, I want to ask for a special offering. Who here will sow a seed, right? I know my my hope, right? So I stood up and said, well, look, I still see. I didn't have much money in my pocket. Several other people stood up, bro. And man said, I'm asking everybody to sow a seed of $300. I sat down. He said, well, why did you sit down, brother? I said, I'll sow a seed, but I can't sow a seed that big just purely because I was only going to give what I could afford to give that won't affect my family being able to eat tonight. That man, well, brother, I commend you. And I sat down. Why the seed sowing went to pay for this man hotel stay and dinner at motherfucking IHOP. I said, see, that right there, I told my old lady right there, I said, see, that right there is why that tithe and offering and sowing seed and special love offering, the pastor's love, I ain't doing all that. I will give what I have in my pocket at the time. If I got $40 and I know my children need to eat the day after we leave this church, I will put $5 in the collection plate. That way we all can have something to eat when we leave away from this church. I'm not about to put all my money in the collection plate, waiting on God to send me something back. And ain't no telling when or how long that's gonna come back. So
Now look, let me tell
them
you
type
something
of
right quick. In
ministers
the
and
in the in
pastors
the
that be
in the
asking
midst of
questions,
you saying that, let me say, I'm gonna share this with you. Now for a conference, now this is a different pastor. Now we talking about Paul Martin. So
no
with
Lord,
Paul Martin,
Lord, don't
it's a
start me with
conference. They
him
used
too.
to have the little conferences. If it wasn't at the Superdome, it was at the Superdome or whatever. So boom, we the trolley stop right there on St. Charles. So we went right there so we could get breakfast or whatever. Now in the at church they were saying when you go out to eat, don't eat no what you call it, like just drink juice type shit. And I'm saying to myself, like, fuck, I ain't eat nothing all day. Like, I'm about to go to this motherfucking IHOP. I mean not IHOP to try to stop. I'm getting some pancakes, the whole shebang or whatever. So my
Right.
grandma was like, and I'm looking at my grandma and my papa just keep drinking juice. I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't no way in the world y'all about to drink juice, cause but then when y'all leave out of there, y'all going to get something to eat. You see what I'm saying? It's not like in between that and then you did nothing different. You didn't, you was just supposed to be going, you listen to the pastor basically or whatever. Just go drink some juice. That way, God will bless you type shit. That's what they was basically saying. Like it was supposed to be tied to a blessing some type of way. So I'm like, damn, like
Oh,
as a child, I'm saying to myself, like, God wouldn't want me to fucking be hungry. So I'm about to get
right,
these
Johnny. Right.
pancakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just drink this fucking juice. But that's what I mean by how strong people take this
Believe.
shit serious. Like, yeah, I didn't see it with my own eyes.
No,
People
no,
take
no.
this
No.
shit
Uh-uh.
serious. They believe
It's
that.
not that they take it serious. They take it serious. But do you know what the benediction is?
Taking the wrong taking the wrong
exactly.
things here. How much he
Exactly.
need, man?
Man, fuck
Huh?
that,
You know what
man.
the
How much he
benediction is,
need?
Scott?
Yeah, you know what Pastor said in his benediction? He say, if I'm not following God, don't follow us. Amen. And then work everybody walk out
See,
after that.
that ain't the benediction that you gonna
That's
get
part of his
from most
benediction.
churches. Most churches, their benediction start off with the phrase, having been led to believe, right? Now I'm thinking, now mind you, I'm a little older than you. So if you hear that, having been led to believe, right there, that phrase is what you're talking about when you speaking on the people that believe very strongly in what the pastor is doing and the message that he preaches. The benediction, you recite that every Communion Sunday after church, before church dismissed, if I'm not mistaken. And it goes with that opening line. Having been led to believe that this, and y'all got to repeat everything he said. And at the end, they got a part that you're supposed to say. Man, after a certain age, I stopped even saying the benediction, bro. Because of my belief that a lot of these pastors out here is not doing what they're supposed to be doing with the money that they're supposed to be, taking in from the church. We got way too many people struggling to pay their rent, their light, their water, keeping their kids clothed and fed. Meanwhile, we got mega churches where the pastor riding around in these fancy vehicles and cars and having clothes and taking trips. Yeah, you supposed to be doing this for the church. I mean, I say she's doing city business, right? But you using taxpayer dollars to go commit so-called city business, upgrading flights, and then don't want to pay that money back. You're supposed to take cheaper flights. Well, same thing applies to these pastors. You out here doing church business.
No, that's different. It's different.
No, look at it.
It's
I'm
different.
doing church business. Look,
It's
I'm doing church business.
For the people out there, what's a good sign for a crooked pastor? What's the first sign of a crooked pastor?
Of the church,
or what's one of the signs
the
you see as a crooked pastor? Y'all can answer that or put it in the comments. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. I was just talking to the people.
Nah, Sharp was saying that that's different. Look at how the operation goes. Your pastor is supposed to be doing what with the money that he's taking in from the church and all these other things that he's supposed to be doing with the money. But he's pocketing the money, right?
He pocketing the money that people gave straight to him. Ain't no middleman. Ain't no went to the taxes and it wound up in the account and I want to use this type of shit. No. He took it straight from the people in their hand.
So all that they said in that article was money that was given directly to him. So they should not have nothing to go after him about, right? He didn't commit a crime at that point if the money was given directly to him.
It's given to the
money
church.
was being given to the church.
Exactly.
Right? And he was diverting money from the church to his own personal account. You see what I'm saying?
No.
You doing pretty much the same thing the fucking man doing. You taking taxpayer money. Listen. You taking taxpayer dollars and going to pay for upgraded flights when you supposed to be taking the cheapest flight.
Because you got louder, that don't make your point more valid or not.
No,
what I'm saying is, I heard you. I still don't.
Taking church funds.
I heard you, nigga.
And diverting
to me, that's not the same.
To your personal account for your own personal benefit.
Right.
How is that any different?
Nigga, first of all, cause see, I think that people not understanding when, first of all, we talking about a faith-based organization. This is deeper than somebody being your mayor. These people put their life in these people's hands. They don't put their life in the mayor hands. They don't call the mayor and when shit going or there's somebody dying in their family and this person got to come to the hospital and be by their family type shit. It's a closer relationship that those people have with the pastor versus the mayor. You ain't gonna never fucking see the mayor. If your people die right now, she ain't about to pop up at your funeral and shit. That fucking pastor gonna be there. So it's a closer connection. You really think that person is your friend. The mayor is just a political officer. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to see her on a daily basis and be 10 feet away from her every Sunday type shit. No, none of that type of shit happens or whatever. Plus, she took what we say, $20,000. This nigga took almost $1 million fucking dollars from people. They ain't nowhere near the same. He could pay for her debt. Shit, he got it. He gotta have it. He took
Just say
20,000.
agree. Asking for so many people to stand and give X amount of dollars, like Paul was talking about, that's a red flag to me.
That is a red flag to ask. You're right to ask for a certain amount of dollars because if you ain't using it for the church, you see what I'm
Like you
saying?
saying, basically, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
but to me,
no.
but to me, that I mean, granted,
What the flight for anyway? That's the whole question too, right? You gotta question the flight. You can't just question what kind of flight too, because you were saying about taking coach and all this. He wants to ride in
right,
first class, but where you going, player?
exactly.
That's no. I'm
Even
just no. I'm just. That's the question you have to ask when these type of things is going on. Like he said, is more than just
It's
this
already
just being something
see what you
political.
not.
This is
Then
a
we gonna go
pillar of the
to
community.
then we gonna go to silent topic or whatever. But what
Good
you
point
gotta
though, sir.
understand is that there's money already put aside for mayors to take trips. It's money put aside for mayors to have like that building they talk that apartment. Every mayor get that apartment. Every last one of them. So with that being said, that's why I say like people that be doing you got to do your research. You can't be a headline news person. Meaning, oh, I seen a headline. Look, the mayor's doing this. The president's doing that. Read the fucking article. See what's really going on because you would just be a headline person and I seen it on the headline, so it gotta be, but you don't do no research into what's going on. Like I said, Susan Hudson spent more money than the mayor, and she ain't even go out the fucking country. But nobody talking about the Susan Hudson shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that's how I know propaganda
That's a
works.
fact. You think your ass behind your ears listening to them people headline.
That's what I'm saying. Just watching it and saying what you see on the head. I did that before. Just seeing the headline and oh yeah, this happened. No, nigga, did you read the motherfucker? And then nigga make me look stupid because I ain't read the article. You gotta read the whole article and really be knowing what you're talking about. You wanted this video first or you wanted the motive one first?
You
You
could
can
go ahead.
see it.
Yeah, you could go with this one. I just excuse me, people. Oh, blunt talk. We do that too, though. But this is really just about bringing this forward, Tom. You know what I'm saying, child? You can go ahead and run that one.
All right.
Yeah, you
Where
go ahead and
this
run that one.
one like Oh no. Why is coming out of that?
Lil, what you call them right quick? Just pause them right quick. Yeah, we got us another one, y'all. We got us another one. That way they going at. They going to GameStop right before the Call of Duty came out. We got us another one. Y'all ready? Put y'all seatbelts on now because it's gonna be we about to do a lot of bullshit dipping, okay? But really listen to these people because this is more about them than the actual mass shooting. A lot of this has been going on. We can look in each state right now and see how many mass shootings been going on in each state, and you will take your socks off and throw them bitches at the hardest area possible in your room. All right? They just socks though, so you all right. But watch this. Go ahead, Chuck.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Police report a 15-year-old suspect shot two people in a residential neighborhood before fleeing to a nearby walking trail where he continued to open fire.
At least 5 people were killed. Officers arrested the suspect last night after an hours-long manhunt. Earlier today, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper addressed a community in shock.
Today, we're sad, we're angry, and we want to know the answers to all the questions. No neighborhood, no parent, no child, no grandparent. No one should feel this fear in their communities.
Authorities say the suspect was taken to the hospital where he is listed in critical condition. CBS News correspondent Elise Preston has been following this from Raleigh. She joins us now with more. Hi there, Elise. So what more do we know about the suspect and the victims?
Well, Elaine and Errol, good afternoon to you. We are right in front of this hospital here where one victim remains in critical condition. I can tell you that 59-year-old woman is turning 60 tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow, but she is here fighting for her life, according to police. Meanwhile, we also know that another victim who was wounded is an officer. They were also released from the hospital. 5 people were killed. The youngest victim killed was just 16 years old. And we're hearing more about the other victims who were gunned down by that alleged suspect. A family member has identified one of those victims as a mother of 3 who often ran in the area.
It's chilling, Elise, because the suspect opened fire on a trail, right, where people go to relax. That sounds so horrific and brazen. And we're speaking on a day after a decision was made for the Parkland shooter, Nicholas Cruz, and 2 days after a decision was made for Alex Jones to pay relatives of victims from the Sandy Hook shooting. America is traumatized by this.
Now, I don't know if everybody familiar with Alex Jones, but just a little brief commentary on him. He was one of those guys. He had a show called the InfoWars on YouTube, and he used to be exposing all these things that was going on behind the scenes with a lot of our political people and government officials and rich and powerful kings, prince, businessmen, stuff like that. And he been exposing them for doing all type of stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, appreciate it. So now they're actually suing him for damn near $1 billion. I think it's like 950 million or something like that, because of the Sandy Hook situation. Now, if y'all don't remember the Sandy Hook situation was also a mass shooting that they were saying that a lot of kids had got killed at, and now the family and all that then got together with that. So him bringing this up was kind of strange to me, in a sense of what's actually going on and how he compared this to the actions of this child when y'all at this time didn't have no information. Now, Chop, I got something on the side that I'm gonna read to you. Once you finish playing the last one, I'm gonna come and hit them with that, and I'm gonna show y'all exactly what my point is, because they did say, if y'all remember, he shot a 16-year-old and some other people, basically. So how he got from there to what he talking about right now, it don't make no damn sense. So I just wanted people to peep that out and just, check that out. You could go ahead.
No way.
This. How is the community there even trying to process this in Raleigh?
Well, Errol, the governor last night, he said that alleged gunman, that he terrorized a relatively quiet area for hours as he was on this active shooting spree, and police were trying to catch him. And you can definitely see and feel those sentiments that you also just pinpointed: fear, devastation, sadness, shock. But also what we're seeing here in this community is numbness. I spoke to a man who is a father of 3, and I said, I'm so sorry that this is happening in your community. And he said, it is happening everywhere. This is, of course, the latest mass deadly shooting here in the United States. The state of North Carolina has seen 18 mass shootings this year, and the year is not out. So
there you go, Chap. Give me a pause, man. How many? Give me a pause, man.
18.
18?
That's what
I ain't heard about this.
Now you concerned? You feel me? What you said? You ain't hear about this one.
I ain't hear about this one. To be real, I've been wanting to see that shit.
So I'm like Marvin Gaye too. Then I want to know what's going on.
Right.
Exactly.
And listen, here's the weird part. Is this a predominantly person of color community?
Riley?
We gonna get it. We gonna get into that
All
because we
right.
actually didn't. We actually don't know the victims and all that, and why I'm doing the article. If Chop, if you feel like it, you can look that up and just flash it to them while I'm doing or when I do the article. That's on you, Ron. But we gonna
All
get
right.
into that. So, but that is a good question though too, because that goes into play too, right? Can this be spent as, this, because they didn't tell you who he was, and none of this, the race, none of that, right? We don't know. So this is how they presenting it, and that's what I was saying too. Even when they had the information already, because you could tell how they telling the story, or they had the information. Because how you know the person age, but you don't know what he looked like.
Or you don't want to say what he looked
Remember,
like.
he said he shot. He said he started off with a 16-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how you
Right.
know to say that? Think about what I'm saying. How you know to say that? How old this thing is? How you know to say that?
You only can
That's
know to
letting
say
you
that by
a
actually knowing the
description.
identity of this person, right? That's the only way you could ever say anything
You
like
didn't
that.
release. You didn't release it. Okay. So boom. Go ahead. Go ahead, yeah. We have understand.
How did this even happen? Even though that we're continuously seeing this, the alleged gunman is only 15 years old. Police have not said much about him other than that he is a 15-year-old
He
white male
15.
suspect. But community members here are questioning, how did he even get this gun?
Yeah, so as this investigation unfolds, we did hear from the mayor earlier today who said action must be taken when it comes to this issue of gun violence. Let's listen to some of that.
Spin
We
move.
have doubled our
Y'all heard it, huh?
determination now to end senseless gun violence that has
Gun
grips
violence.
on our
Lady.
country and now on our
Look at his
city.
white ass
We
behind
have to
him.
do something.
Look at his white
So,
ass.
Elise, what else are
After
local
how
leaders
many? How many it
saying
was?
about
18?
safety in the community? Because this is something we've heard, as you know, time and time again in the wake of these kinds of horrific shootings.
After 18 of them
Well,
motherfuckers?
it sounds like gun violence has been a focus here in Raleigh for a while. Or earlier this year, actually just about 6 weeks ago, the city exchanged gift cards for guns off the street, and they exchanged
Look,
about
gift
500
card.
guns for gift cards. But also here in North Carolina, they're just focused on safety in general. What is interesting to note is that the police chief here in Raleigh was not here at the time of the shooting. She was actually in Dallas meeting with law enforcement officials from across the country on public safety. So again, this is just something that people are focused on across the country,
Isn't
but
that
definitely
lovely?
here in Raleigh, and they want this to stop.
You could go
Yet
to the
another
next one,
community
sir.
in America
Yeah, you go to the
affected by
next one.
gun violence. Elise
Yeah,
Preston in
while
Raleigh
he's
for us.
doing that, I
Thank
got
you.
this thing. So
We can drag one of these.
so apparently the police played a major role. Oh, he wasn't here, and he was in Dallas meeting with other law enforcement agencies from across the country. They just had their sheriff's convention not too long ago,
Don't seem too
right?
bothered, huh?
Now, me knowing what I learned about the sheriff's convention, and now I hope I'm actually able to find the convention that I came across, because I actually picked it up and put that bad boy in my pocket and walked with that bad boy all week. There's a long list of things that the sheriff's convention is in the itinerary. Now, being that this is this is the second time I'm shooting in Raleigh, North Carolina, because the dude just brought it to my attention maybe about a week or two ago that they just had a mass shooting out on that coast side. I don't know if it was in Miami or in Florida or up in Carolina. The thing I keep saying when we go through these situations is, if they're under a certain age, first of all, where were the parents? Right? Why was the guns not secured and in a safe locked box or cabinet with a lock that would prevent the child from gaining access to these guns? Thirdly, how is it possible that nobody knows what these children are out there doing? Like, you don't see these kids walk into the car with a wrapped up whatever may look like a gun. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody ever take that into consideration? Where are you living at where people are so blind that they don't see this child walking out of the house or walking down the street with a freaking gun?
America.
Right? I would say we must be living in a society where people are just actually turning a blind eye to these types of things.
It's a good point. That's a good point.
They are turning a blind eye to it. They don't want to say, you know, it's you see a black man doing that, or a so-called black man walking down the street with something that even remotely looks like a gun. You got 12 squad calls on this one person, right? But you see a kid walking down the street with something that looked like a gun just because it's wrapped up in a curtain or a tablecloth or whatever. Oh, he's probably going to do some artwork. See? Don't that sound more like the type of line that we would hear? Or if it's not that, if they were a quiet family, they didn't really say too much to anybody. They didn't really seem to bother anybody. They were nice people, but they killed. Notice at the start of the video, about terrorizing the community. So wait, is it that
I'm glad you brought that up too, because we gonna get into if he actually looked at like an art student when he went and did all this. So I'm glad you said that.
Oh my Jesus! I borrowed your line right quick, bro. I had to. How do I not
look? I got another one. Holy smokes!
Look, y'all know. Chop, my bad, bro. I don't know if Chop was able to tell you, bro. I met my mistake. He fell off the clip. So if y'all been trying to reach out,
we'll talk about that offline. You already know.
No, okay, my bad, dog. But like, I haven't been able to talk with y'all, like talk about it. So for me to be able to say something like that, you know, that's the kind of stuff they roll with. You see what I'm saying? We can't keep going for the okey doke. Y'all got a bunch of killers living in y'all house, and y'all scared of them. That's what it is. Y'all done taught these little kids how to use these guns, and they going out just because I feel like killing somebody today. How Martin said in Run Tell That? He said, kill 4 people. That's what these kids out there thinking, bro.
You got it ready. You got the other one?
I'm gonna go on mute, y'all.
Yeah, cause I could run the article too, cause that
Erica,
why you doing that, Chop? I could
You are absolutely right.
I could run the article right quick.
Emotionally
detachment.
Can't nobody.
Yeah, and when does that happen? Look, but when does that happen when you're 15, right? When is that going on in your head?
You know what? It kind of sounds like this child. You know how your parents say once you get to a certain age, you're able to take care of yourself. They start giving you the keys to the house. They trusting you to come home and do what you gotta do, this, that, and other.
Mm-hmm.
How much time are these parents actually spending with their kids?
They're not spending much time. They throwing money at a lot of that shit, and that's the whole mean
That
bread
and
of it,
then
like
and you saying just what I was about to say too. If they're not spending that much time with the kids are not getting the love and the attention that they need, which will give them the opportunity to look for other avenues to vent their anger and frustration at their parents, right? Which is bad because they don't know who to talk to or how to talk to people anymore. So their first reaction is, I feel like killing somebody. Because this, again, this could have been one of those suicide by cop things, right? I'm going to go out and shoot a bunch of people and hope the cops kill me. Now you got 5 people dead, countless others injured, and the suspect sitting in jail somewhere, wishing he would have got killed most likely.
I watched a movie. It's trending on Netflix called "The Luckiest Girl Ever," and basically, this is the type of shit that go on at these white schools. These 2 dudes raped this girl. She was scared to say something, so her friend said something about it to one of her other friends. And you know how they believe, oh, he's the popular one, so we're not gonna rat on him, or if you say something
Yeah, they
about
always
rape
threw that
around them,
narrative.
they try to throw that shit under the bus type shit. So
Right.
them 2 dudes took that shit into their own hands, and he had his own situation to where they had and did him some shit, tried to say they was gonna go smoke weed with him, and they fucked clean over him. Then dudes came back and shot every fucking body, son. They was letting the people go that they was supposed to, that they fucked with in the school, but all the ones that did them something, they killed them fucking dead right then and there, son. Walked straight up on them with AR-15s. You hear me? So, but I'm saying that to say that a lot of times, like P Dot was saying, you got to talk to your kids, bruh, because if you don't, you're
They're
not gonna
going to
know
get
where
into
they
trouble.
head at with certain shit.
That's right.
They might be on the edge, and having that one conversation with you could change that shit. Let me finish
Oh
the
yeah,
video.
bro. That's definitely a fact on that one though. On the real.
Because I mean, when you think about it, we teach our kids. Just think about this for instance. Then I'm gonna play the video because we're doing a lot of talking. But we don't have too many school shooters in our community,
Nope.
in the so-called black community, because we teach our kids to fight the fuck back. One, so a bully will get nipped in the bud kind of early. You ain't gonna be able to build if you bullying in elementary school. That ain't gonna last. Somebody gonna fuck you up, and we come together when it come down to bully shit. Ain't nobody about to let nobody bully nobody else or whatever type shit. So, but in them white schools, that shit
That
not
shit
going
going on
on.
forever.
And now, cause you could hit the popular kid if you fucking want to, and you're
Exactly,
gonna
because
get suspended.
everybody pale, yeah.
You hit that popular kid, your ass going in the
Yeah,
broke white
everybody.
people. They
Hmm.
can't
They
fuss.
section that off too. Yeah, see, yeah. Because even in that sense, I get what you're saying. Because they even talk about that on the movies, like you said, with the they got the group that's the so-called popular kid. They got the nerds. They
Exactly.
got that table, yeah.
And they believe whatever they fucking
So
say, no matter if the
if
shit
they ain't
makes
had
sense or
color,
not.
they got other shit. Yep.
Exactly.
Hmm.
They
Listen to your kids, people. The man said, listen to your kids, people. God damn.
Fucking
Give them a chance.
be there.
hashtag,
Shit.
hashtag this
Ain't
baby.
no.
Talk to your kids. Hashtag that. Talk to you. Watch you, bro.
Heading, and this was in a town called Headingham, yo.
Oh, one of
Mm.
them old
Headingham. Mass shooting. Suspect shot 16-year-old first. Had shotgun, handgun, and a knife. You
Now,
can
how do
roll it
you
whenever
not
you
see
ready, Ty.
walk around with all that? You see what I'm saying? How do you not see somebody walking with all that on them? A shotgun? That's not easy to hide, bro. Shit, bulky. The handgun.
You cracking up. You cracking up.
Oh,
You
that's
breaking up.
oh, that's that thing. A shotgun. That's bulky. It's hard to hide that. A
Mm,
handgun. A handgun. You could, bro. Come on
mm,
now. Look at the
eh.
leg of the. Wait.
You ever
I'm about to
seen I'm
go
gonna get
back.
you, sucker?
Look. I'm about to go back a little step. Remember the trench coat mafia?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them. I
Okay.
see where you're going,
That's
I think.
what I'm saying. The only way they was really able to hide them shotguns and all the big ass guns they had
But
was
we changed the game. I done seen motherfuckers pull shotguns out the
out.
pants sleeve.
But look at how you walk from.
Out the left leg. A whole one.
But look how funny you walking, holding the shotgun in your hands like that. Bro, dude came in the
Hold
store
on,
with a
hold on, P. Hold
whole
on. You breaking up bad.
all right.
Something went wrong right quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, people. YouTube been tripping with the little StreamYard thing, so I don't know what's been going on with that lately, but they've been messing with people
Oh,
lives and stuff. Apologize
that was
though for what.
crazy. I'm
Hmm?
I'm that she.
Yeah, you breaking up bad. I ain't hear nothing you said. It's starting, but it's starting at a young age. But I was talking about all ages, people in general. Okay, okay.
I get what you're saying. I'm still breaking up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds very pixelated. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I sound pixelated. I'm just talking and hoping I don't.
You're sound okay, man.
Oh, I don't. Okay, I do. I sound good. Okay, good. Because, but
Um,
sorry for that, people. Yeah, you sound like you in that little cartoon pixel when everything turned to squares and little cartoon. And shit. Yeah, you
this what
sound.
I'm gonna do. I'm a refresh the page and see what that do. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
You know, we here. We gonna be here until you come back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I could go into the article while my brother get everything together. You know what I'm saying? It was in Hedenham mass shooting. Like I said, suspect 16-year-old was shot first. Had a shotgun, a handgun, and a knife. Now he shot a 16-year-old first, but he's actually 15. So I'm gonna jump into the article right quick. All right. The Raleigh Police Department on Thursday released its 5-day report about last week's mass shooting. Because y'all, yeah, if y'all didn't know, this happened last week. Okay. So about time we talking about this, if you didn't know, this how long this been going on and how much information then came forth since then. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Everybody can hear me, so that's what's happening. Appreciate it. Sources tell the news. All right. Thompson opened fire in the streets of Hedenham neighborhood and on the adjacent Neuse River Greenway on October the 13th. 5 people were shot to death, including his 16-year-old brother. He shot his brother, y'all, first. Remember I was asking y'all that earlier? He shot his brother, y'all. Hmm. He 15. What you say? They don't see it because they don't think their kids would do something like that. Hmm. That's a good point, G. That's a good point, G5. Why? Because look what I just told the people. He shot his brother. You talking about in house? I did it. You talking about in-house. He shot his brother first, y'all. Stay around. What we doing out there? Not what we talking about. And we rolled out that mug. And we rolled out that mug with the shotgun, the regular one, and I had a little whap on me, and I had a little jug. Now, how I got to all them people? We got to talk about that. After I done hit my people first, I hit my brother. Yeah, I'm pausing just to give y'all some time, just to think about it, because we gonna jump into it. We gonna get straight to it. James Thompson. That was the brother name, y'all. Now, Thompson opened fire in the streets of Heddenham neighborhood and on the adjacent Newish River Greenway when 5 people were shot to death. This was on October the 13th, including his 16-year-old brother, James Thompson. James Thompson was
there we
shot
go.
first, y'all. No, you good.
I'm sounding better?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
James Thompson was shot first. The report states 15-year-old suspect was found wearing camouflage clothing with a shotgun, a handgun, and a large hunting knife, and several types of ammunition. Come on now.
Nah.
I'm stay right there
The only
too.
thing I could think about is them RIPs and hollow points.
Come on, sir. He more than zombie detached personality. He was ready. He was suited and booted. He started off with his
Literally.
people.
Literally. You wear you wear army fatigue.
Look,
Going
she
out
said,
there.
"Where's the love?" It wasn't in his heart. It wasn't in his
Sure the
heart.
hell wasn't.
Look, he hit brother first. He hit brother first, and then had everything ready. He had different types of ammunition. Yeah, yeah, did he?
I'm trying
You
to
heard
figure
that?
out
Look,
what was he trying
handgun,
to
large
what
hunting
was
knife,
the
and
reason
several
for
types of
killing your
ammunition.
brother? If that's a good question to ask, what was the reason that he killed his brother?
Hey
What could have
man,
been the base reason for you wanting to slay your own Cain killing Abel?
the reports did not specify how the gunman acquired the weapons used on October the 13th.
I bet they won't.
The collective motive for these attacks is still unknown. So there you go, P. They still don't know. And this, like I say,
They,
this report was I think like a couple of hours ago, if not a day ago.
wow.
This
So they
happened
don't know
on the
what the
13th.
reason was. They just
Yeah, this
know
happened
what
on the
happened
13th.
on the
Yeah,
13th. What the day is?
yeah. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you.
the 21st, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So this is 8 days old. So they still investigating this. This still under investigation. We might not hear nothing until a month from now about the rest of this case.
The Raleigh police officers fired 23 rounds, which were fired in the direction of the barn-like structure where the gunman shot at officers. After the exchange of gunfire, officers kept a perimeter around the barn-like structure for the safety of the nearby community. According to the report, two police officers were placed on administrative duty for firing their weapons, which in standard procedure for the department.
Only two.
They out there
Y'all can
wild
hear me now?
gunfiring and shit, tripping and shit.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Scared and shit. Out there scared and shit. You're shooting into the ball. Yeah, Chop, you good, homie. Yeah, chill, tripping. Chop, the police shooting all into bones and shit, thinking they shooting shit. They done got to put on administrative.
I don't think, but see, that's another
for the
thing too. I
mass
had
shooter.
wanted to say too. In the
Wait,
in the
wait. What the
community,
last thing you heard when we ended it all?
I remember me
'Cause I was
showing
reading
the
the article.
video, and I tried to stop the thing so we could see the damn victims. But my
Okay, well, go ahead. Yeah, all right, go ahead. Because I was reading the article on, what you call them.
I
But yeah,
was
go ahead.
showing that shit. Damn. But I just wanted to see who the victims was or whatever, and by me looking at the thingamajigger, man, the video, I seen that shit. The video and everything fucking cut off. Damn,
No, man, don't worry about it. I was just explaining to the people how they go, with the StreamYard and the YouTube. They've been messing with a couple of streams, and they've,
That's the
been
pastor
already messing with people's
parishioners.
stuff and stuff. So yeah,
Pastor
man,
parishioners.
it's crazy though, Chop. He actually, I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying he actually, the 16-year-old who he shot first was his brother.
Oh shit.
It was his brother. The
Why the fuck
16-year-old
he
he
shot
shot
his
first.
brother?
Oh, he shot his brother first.
He shot him first because
Yeah.
he tried to stop him, probably.
That's what I kind of thought too. Now that's a good way of looking at it too.
I think he tried to stop him, and
Cause he had a shotgun, he had also a handgun, and he had a big ass hunting knife. They said.
Oh, this nigga
And
had.
Oh yeah.
Where you got that from?
Oh yeah. You blanked out on it. It's all good. I'm gonna catch up. Yeah. That's what I was. That's where I was.
How you got that?
They say they don't know. Nah, this happened
how old
October
he
the
is?
13th. He's 15.
Damn, son. My son 13, and he barely could pull the hammer back on my 9 and my AR-15. He can't pull the hammer back to put a bullet in the chamber. He 13. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they got to be trained to
Come
do these
on,
type
man.
of things, bro. Ain't nobody just picking up no fucking
That's
gun.
a good point. You already
and
have
using that
practice.
bitch
Like you
like
already
that, bro.
been
You
doing
talking
it.
to a
Yeah.
gun-owning person with kids.
Several. And look, he had several different ammunition.
Now, my question to you, Chop,
Yeah.
what kind of ammunition you could use for a shotty?
Several
A
types
handgun?
of ammunition. That's what they said. Quote verbatim. Several types of ammunition. Yeah. Look what but look, this how the police. This what I was just getting into with that though. But think about what I was asking earlier, right? And I'm gonna ask you, Chop, since you just came back, right?
Mm-hmm.
What type of mode you had to be in to actually be on some Nino Brown shit and just go CMB and just hit G Money, and go outside like Pete Dot said earlier, go painting and shit. Shotgun, handgun, and a knife. He going painting. What you think, bro? What type of mood? What you know what I'm saying? What is that? What you think it is? Give me your thing. Like Erica, we gotta give you a chat name, dog. You got your whole name on here.
And put on it.
Yeah, you gotta get your chat name.
I told my brother that he gotta take
E
that
Diamond
shit
or something. Yeah, get y'all full name off that, y'all. If y'all on that, man. Even if y'all
But
do
I
listen
just
to us,
think
that is our loyal listeners anyway. All y'all, if y'all listening, if y'all go listen later on the thing, man, y'all get y'all a little nickname to throw in there, man. We know who y'all is. We gonna get it
shit
started from the rooter to the tutor, like my dog John C. But yeah,
all the
Chop.
time. Rooted to the tutor. I like that. That's my shit right there. But yeah, man, I just think that all right, I'm gonna say this. We go on social media. I'm pretty sure DD504, Erica, whoever else still in the chat, has seen the videos of black kids with guns versus white kids with guns. And I got a story about that. I was in Dick's Sporting Goods with my son. Before he was 13, he had to be like 8 or 9 or something like that or whatever. But they actually sell rifles for their age. So I put the rifle in his hand and I took a picture or whatever. And when I did that, I had a lot of family members telling me, "Oh, Josh, you gotta take that picture down because we don't want give them the wrong idea and all this other type of shit." I'm like, the fuck? Like, what's the wrong idea? They make this for his age group. So what is the wrong idea?
Mm. Why we taught
I don't.
different too?
I never
That's
got
my
that. Like,
question. Why
what's
we taught different?
exactly? Because when y'all ain't
We
seen
not
the
taught.
video with the
We not
little
taught to even know that.
exactly
What
the
you
little
just
white
said.
boy. He keep
Yeah.
racking the fucking gun, kept racking that bitch. I'm like, cause me, like you said, going in the store, the lady fucked me up when she said, "Oh, the ones for the kids is over there." I'm like, huh? I didn't even know that as a so-called black person or whatever. I didn't know they had guns that they sell in the store, like starter guns for kids.
I
They
ain't know that
size and
either.
everything to go hunting and shit. You could. All
Man,
right, this is another fun fact. Don't
that's
say y'all
deep,
ain't never learned
people.
it on Blunt Talk. You can go get a hunting license for a child at 0 years old. You could buy them a lifetime fucking hunting license, hunting and fishing license at 0, meaning they could go
Lifetime?
hunt lifetime, meaning they could go hunt as a child
There it is.
legally with a gun. Because you can't kill them with nothing else but a gun, unless you're gonna run behind them with a knife. And we all know they ain't that fucking athletic, so let's not even go there. Fucking route. Shit, it is what it is. But that's crazy. From zero,
Okay,
son.
bro.
Like literally, ain't no age limit for them to have no gun in their hand. We just don't know the laws. We don't use them, or we think they don't apply it to us too, or whatever.
That's
But
another thing. You're right. That's a good point, especially
hell yeah,
that one, because
we don't think they
it's a
apply to us.
double-sided mirror when you
Fucking
say
right.
that. Hmm. It
Excuse me,
don't
y'all.
apply. They don't think it's for. So you choose not. That's a good point.
Choose not to even fuck with it. We're not gonna fuck with that, and we're gonna teach our people not to fuck with it. Same thing with building credit, getting credit cards, getting car
Mm.
notes, all that type of
Cha-ching
shit. Buying a
and
house
dollar
versus
sign. I wish I had the little button.
renting.
I would have kept cha-ching, cha-ching,
My bad. That's
cha-ching,
deep. My bad. I
cha-ching.
got deep, shorty. I
That's
went
just a
too deep.
brain. You know me, bro. I just be
My
brain
bad.
be
I went too
fighting like a
deep.
motherfucker.
But yeah, all that
Shit,
shit, man. That's all I be trying to say. Like it's a lot that we were taught backwards. I
that's right.
mean, that don't mean, and you know what's crazy? I think they did that to us on purpose so you can't challenge your parents, even though you know that's disrespectful by the Bible. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because by right,
That's
you're gonna
definitely a
challenge them.
factor. It's
You're gonna
definitely a
challenge them
factor.
because you seen and you know better, but you know by fucking right, you better shut your bitch ass up. For me,
That's
you better try to
definitely a
tell the fucking
factor.
people that shit. My bad. I think I got off topic.
No, you not, man. Not like it really goes with everything. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, because you know, man, like that's.
It
exactly
is what
what we
it is.
talking about. These things have to be discussed, bro, to get some type of understanding. If nobody understand how everybody feel, at least we could rock the boat, or at least we could start at least be a conversation starter, or kickstarter about some of the issues that's actually going on with us, man.
I'm gonna give y'all one more one, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Don't do business with family. Come on, Kanye just
Never,
taught us about that one.
never.
You heard what
Holy
Peter said?
smokes!
Did you hear what Peter said?
Holy smokes!
Never. You bet not never do business with family. That's the ass backward shit you could, bruh. If you do, who gonna ask you for money once you get the money? Who gonna ask you? Your fucking family. So why the fuck wouldn't you put them in the business so they could make their own fucking money?
DC.
Yeah, you put them in the business, right?
J5, see, that's a problem because
But
whites don't think like that.
Exactly, J5.
Mhm.
They don't think like that. They son could be a fuck up and not even graduate college or
gave
do
him some
whatever
of
the
the
fuck he
business.
won't do. He could wear the gothic
Yeah,
shit
people.
or do whatever. They not gonna discard him out the family. They're not gonna talk about him
I
stupid.
know what
He's
you.
still gonna get his part or whatever money he's supposed to get. Because that's the first thing niggas gonna say. Oh yeah, he fucked up.
But
He a
isn't? But
fucked up
look. But
person.
look. But look. Chuck, isn't that family though? That's that
Yeah.
that mean you have to do business with family then, right?
Yes.
That mean because they accept they like you saying they accept they people as fuck ups.
And give
So
him
at a certain
money.
level, should we do that as well?
Exactly, because we gon' what we
I
do,
don't know.
what the media do to us. The
It's a
first thing they
conversation.
do, it's a
Like
big
I said, it's a
conversation.
Kickstarter.
Because niggas
Yeah.
don't be wanting to do business with the fucking. Why wouldn't you want to do business with the people that you closest to? That don't make no
Because I
sense
don't think
not
the
to
way they
do it.
got it is my standard of of family. In a way, anyway.
The way they got it,
Like
no. I'm not. I
yeah,
would
you know what I
not say
mean.
that too. I
And
agree with you
sometimes
on that.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree
the
with you on that.
standard of what we think is that type of power and the way they did it is like
In the black
yeah.
community, it would mean, oh, he smoked crack. We ain't fucking with that. Nah, I'm fucking with that because
Mm,
that crackhead uncle or daddy or mama, whoever might have some
mm,
type of tool
on the
that
rip.
you might be able to help. Or
Right.
if not, you know what I'm saying? You need to try to help them get help. And if they don't get the help,
Silly.
then you
Right.
wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? But don't just be sitting over there. Oh, I ain't gonna. My fucking brother or my cousin got or my partner got a car wash business, and I'm gonna bring that bitch to the car wash down the street. The fuck? Why wouldn't you pay your partner?
Hmm.
Versus or your friend or your whatever, people say different words, your brother or whoever, you know what I'm saying, versus going out here and giving money to these other fucking people. That's what
Come
white
on,
people
Ron.
do, that's what Jewish
Keep it.
people do,
Yeah.
that's what
Keep it in
Mexican
the
people
web.
do, that's what Chinese
Keep it
people
in the
do.
web.
We
At
the
least
only
right quick.
ones.
At least right quick, huh?
They got a black
Keep it
person, let
in
me
the
tell you,
web. At
I'm
least
gonna let
right
y'all go
quick,
because I'm
man.
going too far. They got a
And letting
black
everybody
person
and
there
do
too.
business with who you let everybody be comfortable with who you do business with too. That's another thing nobody don't talk
Exactly.
about. Everybody
Shit.
should know who if it's good business, everybody should know who you doing business with.
Ain't no backdoor
Is
deals
doing
and shit.
business with. Yeah.
We ain't got no fucking secrets. Fuck
Uh-oh.
that.
I'm not your computer. What that boy said? Eh?
I'm not
Thank
your
you.
hard
Don't
drive, man.
you
Stop playing. I'm not your hard
oh
drive.
don't do it. Don't you do it. You go ahead.
We
You can
can't
hit
be
him with
out
it.
here
Hit him. Go
quoting
ahead.
Kanye, bro. They gonna fuck around
Yeah,
and
hit the
ban him.
oh we definitely gonna get into this P Dot gonna end
From
us
new
off, you know what I'm
information
saying? So
coming in overnight on that shooting rampage in the capital of North Carolina. 5 people gunned down, ranging in
there y'all
age
go.
from
There
16
y'all
to
go.
their 50s.
The 15-year-old suspect
Right
remains
quick. Just
in
give him a little
critical
pause right
condition
quick.
this morning. Officials not
Hold
releasing
on,
any
child. Yeah,
details.
rewind
Remains
a little
in
bit and give him a
critical
pause.
condition this
You won't
morning.
see.
Officials
For the people that won't see right quick. Give him a little give him a little there you go. Right quick. Just right quick.
There we go.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
a few people.
So Brown really, he
He
really
he
shots
should
rang out. Yeah, he went to
he
bapping. So
that ball was globe trotting, bro.
now look,
Suspect
now
remains in.
this is hold on, chat before you hit it. Hold on before you hit it. Hold up. Now let me tell them right quick what them people did right quick. Just say the report state the police officers fired 23 rounds, which were fired in the direction of the bone-like structure where a gunman shot at officers. Now remember, they don't know if he's still standing there or not, but they just feeling that it came from this bone-like structure where the shots came from, right? After the exchange of gunfires, officers kept a perimeter around the bone-like structure for the safety of the nearby community. Now look, here's where the spin. Check this shit out. According to the report, 2 Raleigh police officers were placed on administrative duty for firing their weapons, which is standard procedure for the department. The Raleigh Police Department will also petition for the release of the recordings of the 3 officers which captured the officers involved shooting. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations is conducting a criminal investigation of the actions of the officers, their use of force, and will present a completed investigation on the Wake County District Attorney review. On Thursday, Wake County District Lawrence said for Wake County Sheriff deputies fired weapons on October the 13th. So even these people is all under the thing. Like, so, which was weird to me, y'all. What y'all think about that? Like that part right there I was just talking about. Like, did that seem weird to y'all? Yoda?
I'm here. I thought P Dot was gonna see something. That's why I ain't see something first.
I,
But
Nah, you
I,
good. Go
I
ahead.
didn't realize I was still on mute.
um,
My bad.
the police
Um,
definitely fucking. That's another conversation, bro. And I hate to say it. I hate to be the one or the bearer of bad news, but
Yeah, there you
it's
go,
for
sis. E-guarantee. I like that. That's what's up.
me too. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Shout out.
But
Big
look,
Smoke. Yeah, Big Smoke.
if you come your ass on my block, right, and you a shooter, right, I could almost promise before the police get there, you gonna die. You see what I'm saying? If not by my hand, one of my neighbors' hand, type shit, or whatever. Like, is it when? Cause see, this what Kanye was talking about with the fucking gangster rappers. Like, where's y'all bitch ass at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Raleigh, Carolina, North Carolina is a um, colored community or whatever. I see it colored in 2022. But I don't know if it's that kind of community or whatever. But I know that on my block, bro, or in my city, period. Like, ain't no, the most, what they do down here in New Orleans? They have bomb threats where people just call on phones and say they're gonna have a bomb at the school. Ain't no shooter in their right mind going to no school down here or just walking around in no area and just start shooting people and gonna get away with it. I think even
Mm,
the police would
he got
pull up
away with it.
and shoot this motherfucker dead. I think they
Yeah,
would.
he gave up willingly
So they put him in
without a
handcuffs.
scratch. Oh, I get to that right
Oh
quick.
man.
Um, they said officers gave repeated commands for the gunman to come out of the building with his hands up. According to the report, officers used tactical equipment to identify the suspect's gunsman exact location and the weapons he had inside the building. At about 9:34, officers advanced toward the building where they found the teen lying on the ground. The report states he appeared to be suffering from a single gunshot wound. It is unclear whether the 15-year-old's gunshot wound was self-inflicted or if it came from police. Oh, the motherfucking shots y'all was shooting into the bone, nigga. Yo, at least scathed them, yo. Hey, how many rounds they shot to that goddamn bone? Y'all gonna pay for that fucking lady bone.
Exactly. Stupid ass. Y'all just fucking pop shooting. Y'all worse than the niggas on the corner. That shit crazy. Y'all done pulled up and fucking pop.
That's what I said, y'all. That shit was kind of weird to me. How they was under administrative.
Y'all law enforcement. Y'all the motherfuckers that we supposed to be trusting. And y'all get mad
scared.
when the niggas say
they was scared
from the police. Bitch, y'all scared. Fuck. Y'all ain't fucking shootout.
I'm sorry, Raleigh police, but y'all was scared as a motherfucker, boy. Y'all was not prepared.
What's
that little round head Joe terrified. He didn't already.
Come on,
I don't even know if he shot into the air or what. Like,
had them niggas.
Oh man,
that's crazy, bro.
You said there are just going to be some questions whether or not the position to answer right now, but certainly looking at how he came to the possession of these weapons will be a part of the investigation and ultimately will be a part of the prosecution if we are able to move forward.
If what the fuck you mean?
That's what that's the district attorney saying that bullshit.
Oh, that ain't Jason Williams then.
Oh no. It is unclear whether the 15-year-old gunshot wound was self-inflicted or if it came from the police. Authorities believe that the victims were shot in the following order. So they know how they were shot in order. They believe this is how they were shot, y'all. This is how they believe that they were shot. See what I be saying? This reminds me of the Alex Jones shit the English motherfucker was saying in America earlier. Remember what I was telling y'all? Yeah. Remember that. Authorities believe the victims were shot in this following order: James Thompson, the brother; Marcel Gardner; Nicole Connors, the people we were showing earlier, and her dog.
Not Toto.
Don't do that.
Damn. I'm gonna just wait because I don't want to.
Because people be loving their
dogs.
I'm gonna
let y'all get it out.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
She probably got tried.
Right
she
now.
Probably got trying to save the damn dog.
So did he? Officer
the
Gabriel
nigga shot
Torres.
The dog too. Like, come on, bro.
James Thompson. He shot him in this order, chat. Think about a line. And he got a gun, and it got about this many bullets in it. You ready?
Who told him the timeline?
James Thompson. That was brother. Marcel Gordon. That's a good question. Nicole Connors and her dog. This is how they wrote it. I'm telling you how they wrote it. Look, I'm just reporting this, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm reporting. Officer Gabriel Torres.
Oh, he was last?
Officer Gabriel Torres, Mary Marshall.
Oh, he shot a police officer before he shot. So he shot him first. So the police been out there.
That's a good observation as well.
All right.
Mary Marshall, Susan Cornett, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, and another officer, Casey Clark. In that order. That what they say.
Let me play this, bro.
That's what they say.
Hold on, wait, one more. The 7 victims ranged at the age of 16 to 60. Those who died were in off. I know. See,
wait.
I told you these people play too much.
From 16 to 60, and it was 6 of them.
I told you these people play too much, y'all. So
come on, man.
Just pay attention of what's going on with these mass shootings and how they are able to really tell us what's going on without telling us nothing about what's actually going on. At the same damn time, as my dog say.
At the same damn time.
James Thompson was 16. He was the junior. Marshall was 34. Nicole was 52. And Susan was 49. Clark, 33. Was treated and released from the hospital. So Clark was treated and released, 33.
Damn.
Casey Clark, that was the last officer.
You think he was saying something while he was shooting him?
Gardner, a special education teacher who just turned 60. She remains at Wake Med. She is expected to have numerous surgeries ahead. So why y'all saying they died? If y'all telling me they're hospitals and stuff, y'all hear what I'm saying? Listen to me. Look.
Yeah.
Those who died were an officer, Raleigh police officer Gabriel Torres, 29, who was on his way to work when he was shot. James Thompson, 16, that was the brother. Mary Marshall, 34. Nicole Connors, 52. Susan Carnaz, 49. Clark, 33, was treated and released from the hospital. That's one down that made it. That's Casey Clark. Okay.
That's fucked up.
Gardner, a special education teacher who just turned 60, remains at Wake Med. She's expected to have numerous surgeries ahead. That's two down. At 5:09 on October the 13th, emergency communication receives its first call from the service and about multiple shots fired near the golf course. See, that's what it was. He was an open thing. Neighborhoods, and the first officer began to arrive at the neighborhood. So, yeah, Ty, go ahead, bro. You go ahead.
Man, this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Critical condition this morning. Officials not releasing any details on the nature of his injuries. His arrest following a crime scene that spanned 2 miles.
And as it is with so many of these rampages, the question on everyone's mind
don't let them tell you anything.
For the latest on the investigation, let's get right to ABC's Elwyn Lopez in Raleigh, North Carolina. Good morning, Elwyn.
Hey, Eva, good morning. That teenage suspect is hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. Police say that 15-year-old was taken to custody hours after those first gunshots rang out, spreading terror and chaos across East Raleigh.
This morning, we're learning more about the victims of the mass shooting that left 5 people dead in East Raleigh.
I'm just walking in the days, everything, nothing seems real,
Tracy Howard lost his wife of 5 years, 52-year-old Nicole Connors.
Just a kind person. She was a good person. She didn't deserve anything like this.
Connors was the oldest of the 5 killed. The youngest was just 16 years old.
Shout out to Mr. Howard.
Outside, and I looked out my window, and there's the neighbor is on the ground, I think.
They died in the shooting spree that began Thursday around 5 p.m. in a residential neighborhood. Police say the 15-year-old suspect shot and killed 2 people, then fled to a popular walking trail nearby, where he allegedly gunned down more victims. Later, taken into custody here at 9:30 p.m.
Oh my God! Oh, she's bleeding.
The deadly and sprawling crime scene spanning over 2 miles. The teenage suspect finally apprehended and in critical condition.
We do intend to seek charges against him as an adult and to proceed to Superior Court with this case.
7 people injured, 5 now dead. 52-year-old Nicole Connors, 49-year-old Susan Carnaz, a mother of 3 also killed. 34-year-old Mary Marshall, a Navy vet, now dead just days before getting married. And 29-year-old off-duty police officer Gabriel Torres, gunned down on his way to work. The youngest victim, 16-year-old James Thompson, a high school junior.
There are several families in our community waking up this morning without their loved ones.
And Eva, a canine officer who was brought here was treated and released. Another victim, a 59-year-old woman, is still in critical condition here. The motive and what led up to all of this is still unclear. Eva.
And Ellen, this is yet another mass shooting in 2022 by a young man. This one just 15 years old. The Uvalde shooter was 18. The Buffalo supermarket shooter was 18. What are experts saying about this very troubling trend?
Yeah, Eva, and all of those people that you were mentioning are young men, 21 or under. Now, there is no simple explanation as to why young men are more likely to engage in mass shootings. Law enforcement officials and experts
mental
health issues bullying, social media, and access to gun, all known factors. But the fact is that
Peep out, peep it out, y'all.
6 of the 9 deadliest mass shootings in the United States
see how they double talk
by young people 21 and under. Eva.
Young people. Now, why they ain't saying young white people?
Violence push the economy.
News YouTube channel.
They know
why
that.
they ain't saying young white people? Because it's not young people. They're not just say white, bitch. Because if it was a black person, y'all would be saying African American community. Fuck.
Look how they said 3 black men were. they do specify.
It's
yeah,
3 negros over there. Shit. Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, yo!
They done seen them niggas
Y'all just gotta peep them out, y'all. That's all. I just want to, So in case y'all didn't know, now you know. Like Biggie used to say, because this shit crazy, man. And people tell you all type of shit, but the right shit. So just keep y'all eyes open, man.
Go ahead, Pete. That you're on your own. Look, if my
how long
I'm gonna put
was
your
this
article up.
time,
If it falls, you're gonna have to put your article up on your own because I ain't gonna be able to move it for you. I'm gonna just put it to where hopefully you can read that. I gotta make a run right quick.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a computer. Pull it up.
Let me see. Did I email it to myself?
The one you sent me don't even work no more. I had to find another one.
No, let me see if I can pull it up right quick.
No, I'm gonna put one up on another way you could read something. But if you can't see this one, you like Silent just did with his article.
I'm about to see right now, right? So I think I did email it to myself.
Yeah, it's not big.
They wind up. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're not talking. They're not talking about. They're not talking about much in it. But I had to find one because this one see the family seeks damages for defamation, harassment. They talk about the drink champs thing. So, yeah, by the time y'all get to that, I should be back.
Shout out to the people, though. I appreciate y'all patience. Appreciate y'all coming through and holler at us, man. This was one of the latest chats we had so far. You know what I'm saying? We could put this one in the record book. Shout out J5, E Guarantee, you know what I'm saying? DD504, Ricky Rich always coming through, you know what I'm saying? Who else was in here? You know what I'm saying? Came through right quick. And if, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's the usual. Yeah. The usual suspects. Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love too, man. Y'all get to see it from the beginning. That's what I like about it. So when people look at y'all and they be different, y'all know what it's supposed to look like. Bam.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep this train pushing, man. Shout out to the people. Follow us on Anchor too. You know what I'm saying? Blunt Talk, all cap, no space on Anchor. If you're riding in your car or something, check out some of that audio we did over there. We got buku stuff over there. Y'all can go check out some of that old stuff, man. We got some good topics over there. We have some good conversations too, just to keep you going, Especially all you truck drivers and people that just had them long vacations or whatever. You're going to be sitting there for a minute. Keep that Blunt Talk, man. All cap, no space on that Anchor. Spotify. What else? Apple, you know what I'm saying? All those platforms right now.
Pull it up for me, brother. It's not in my emails. I broke my phone before I could say the God, dog. I hate it. I hate that I'm that phone. My lifeline right there.
And we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going, and we gonna keep it.
It's dude. I know it's probably out in the media, and I just want to know: do y'all find it weird that George Floyd's family who received money from Kanye West is now trying to sue him.
Yeah, kind of take your time too, because it's cracking you again a little bit. But you're good right now. Go ahead.
Oh, it's doing it again? Yeah,
you're good right now.
Fan blowing on me because I'm trying to keep this computer cool. This motherfucker is hot fast.
It's all right. Look, just listen to me. Look, you're good, but just take your time when you say it. Kind of say it in increments. That way, the thing probably wouldn't catch you. Say what you're saying in increments. Say a little bit at a time. It might, might help out a little bit. Yeah, no, it's not even catching you at all. No.
What the fuck, man? I think it does that when its computer starts getting hot.
Okay, now yeah, I heard you say computer getting hot. That's all. So
yeah,
like I said,
all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fit it where it could be.
There you go. I can hear you good now.
Okay, all right.
I can hear you perfect. You sound good.
Do you all think that it is weird that George Floyd's family, who received money from Kanye West, after all was said and done, and they had their little trial and stuff like that, they're turning around suing him. This is still kind of developing into a situation, but the onset is that they are attempting or thinking about suing him for defamation of character when it comes to George Floyd's death. There's a sum amount of $215 million. 18 years, got you for 18 years. I just had to throw that in there. But do y'all think that's weird that they would be trying to sue him, even though there's no law that they would actually win this case with? Because you cannot defame a person who is dead, right? Suing him because he's saying that George Floyd wasn't really killed by the police as they played a role in it, right? The officer kneeling on the neck of George Floyd played a role in it. But what Kanye said in a statement was that he got killed by fentanyl. They slipped him the fentanyl. Now, this comes after Kanye had done already.
That's what the quote was. That's what he said, right? They slipped him the fentanyl. That's what he said. Quote verbatim, right?
That's what was said in the article.
Why? But that's what that is. That no. That is for. That is no. That is verbatim because I heard it come out of his mouth myself. But my point, I asked you that. Hold on, wait. You're breaking up. You're pixelating. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Hold on. So I was saying basically like verbatim, people were saying that he
did say it.
He said that basically like the guy was basically already on it and he didn't basically die exactly from that. And that was my point. Like if people was really listening, he said that that's also something that they did as well that people wasn't paying attention to. So he was doubling down on how wrong the police was. That was the whole thing. I don't think people caught, and I think when saying what you just said, it made me think about why
Somebody else
people
crazy.
why people have been pushing this narrative of saying he wrong because he said he died of fentanyl without giving all the whole surrounding of why. You see what I'm saying? Like the whole bulk of the conversation. So that just always stood out to me, and it was kind of just weird. And I think a lot of people should pay attention to that. If you're listening to it on on a replay, if you listen to it later, if you're still listening to us now, put it in the comment and let us know what's going on. Or later on, put it in the comments and let us know what's going on. But yeah, people.
Am I coming through?
Yeah, you good right now. Yeah. I was trying to give you some time. Go ahead.
So they're trying to sue this man for defamation of character. And the thing about defamation of character is you cannot defame a dead person, meaning that person that is dead would have to be alive to claim you're defaming them. The family can't say, "Oh, well, you defaming his character." That it doesn't work that way, right? So
excuse me, yeah, because I'm not gonna be the first one to get. I'm not, and that's the thing. When now this becomes legal, right? Now this becomes something that's more than just emotional, right? You're taking money.
Right.
Money should not have no type of emotional attachment to it, right?
Exactly.
But it does for some reason. So you're attaching it to that people when you're asking him for that money. So by law, is this? You see what I'm saying? What is this now, right? What are can they actually? No, we know we. I mean, I ain't gonna say we know this, but what I'm saying is, can they actually do this uphold by the law, regardless of what he gave them already? By law, can they actually do this? And this is my question too, because if they can, this is something that the law will have to take care of and to see that if this is actually, right or wrong to give them that amount of money, for something like this.
And really, it's not the law; it's a jury decides these types of cases.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. Yeah, excuse my law. Yeah, my language was low, but it's the judicial system and how this case gonna go basically. Like, can they prove themselves in the court of law?
Exactly, and it's not so much about as can they prove themselves.
They got to prove defamation of character.
No, it's not so much about them proving themselves.
Their case. Can they prove their case?
Is actually defaming George Floyd as the person.
Yeah, that's their case, right? He's defaming Floyd. Can they prove their case? Can they prove themselves of what they're saying about?
Okay, I got you. I got you now. Yeah, I see.
Can they prove that in court? Right.
Right.
He's the defendant. He's not the plaintiff. Yeah,
that would be a hard thing to do, bro.
We don't. Hey, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really know the law like that. That's why I said what I said about that situation, because it will come down to that, right? It will come down what the law is, and what these two lawyers can actually prove. Can you prove that he did? Can you prove that he didn't? How good is yours? Is it's about to be it's about to be a match, like a goddamn title fight.
And I still say it's nothing more than just a money grab. You already got $2 million from the man he divided $2 million between George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and somebody else who I can't remember the name.
Okay.
Alton Sterling. I think that was what it was. Alton Sterling, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd's family. Now he don't.
Now for some reason, I've been hearing the other two more than Sterling George for some reason.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
I haven't been, but I'm glad you brought that up here on Blunt Talk, because people need to know that too.
So it's a lot of stuff happening right now, and a bulk of why they decide that they want to sue Kanye is the White Lives Matter T-shirt issue, right? Because they're saying that he is fueling or what's the word they used when I last talked about this? He is oh God dog it. I can't think of the word, bro, and it's right there, bro. I know this word. He
This has
is
been the perfect time to scramble you, and you coming in perfect when you can't think of words and stuff. Ain't stream y'all ain't shit. See how y'all do my dog?
oh, what's the word, man? He is legitimizing white extremist behavior, right? Because he made and he literally said that wearing the White Lives Matter T-shirt was kind of like a joke, like he's rebuttaling the Black Lives Matter movement, which was found to be a fraud, right? The documented evidence is already out there that y'all took over Black Lives Matter from the one person that originated Black Lives Matter, and nobody never seen this dude no more. Then all of a sudden, these ladies popped up, took it over, and started buying all kind of stuff with the Black Lives Matter money that enhanced their Black lives, but not the Black lives of the people you said you was raising all this money for. So Kanye came up with White Lives Matter. If Black Lives Matter, damn, white lives gotta matter too, then, right? But you see, he's legitimizing white extremist behavior. But what was Black Lives Matter legitimizing? Right? So I don't know, man. Like that's why I asked the question. Do y'all feel like the people who are suing or talking about suing Kanye West for his actions and the things that he's saying, do y'all think they have a legal leg to stand on? Because I personally don't believe that they do.
If they do, it ain't no 250 million.
It shouldn't even be that, man.
I mean,
why can't he have his artistic expression? He's expressing himself
well, because
as an
we
artist, right?
because we contradict ourselves. Well, because people contradict themselves a lot when it comes to stuff like that. It's okay to want to be free and be black and be and say what you want until somebody says you can't. And most of the times we don't. Well, and most of the times people don't even believe what they say when they actually say it neither. Most of the time people
the media keep
straight
taking these
the other way.
pictures of Kanye like that, bro? And come to think about it, ain't this
I mean, these are the same. It's that's a tactic that they call it. And I want to get into that too. I looked up a word, a phrase. I'm gonna say. I looked this up. You wanna you wanna hear the phrase?
Wait, say that again.
I said I looked up a phrase today that actually go with this that I think, and I wanted your opinion on it.
Yeah, go with it. Go with it.
Okay.
Let me jump on mute so my mic won't interfere right quick.
Okay. It's called the dead cat strategy. Like Chop said earlier, don't say y'all ain't learned nothing on Blunt Talk. So this Blunt Talk nola. Y'all gonna get the nitty gritty. Y'all at home with me now. So all right now. You can't shut me up in my own house. The dead cat strategy. Now I was looking up stuff about Catholic and was just looking up and yeah. And this just so happened to come up. And this means, and I will tell you for verbatim, the dead cat strategy, also known as dead catting, is a political strategy of deliberating, making a shocking announcement to divert media attention away from problems or failures in other areas. The present name for the strategy has been associated with British former Prime Minister Boris Johnson, political strategist Linton Crosby. While he was mayor of London, Boris wrote a column for the 3rd of March 2013 edition of the Telegraph, in which he described the dead cat as a piece of Australian political strategy about what to do in a situation in which the argument is being lost and the facts are overwhelmingly against you. What you think, P? What you think about the dead cat
They put
strategy? Chop, if
everything
you're
in.
back, what you think about the dead cat strategy?
They put everything in
You fucking the
writing.
dead cat.
They put everything in writing. They ain't fucking hold nothing back. Everything in writing. Everything they tried to do or did. Them bitches had a strategy for when they lose.
And guess what? 90% of the time, the strategy that they come up with when they lose is the strategy that gets projected to us, and we start feeling sorry for the person that lost versus the person that proved everything that they were saying was right. You see what I'm
The
saying?
shocking announcement to divert media attention away from problems or failures in other areas, y'all. It's been like that. We live in a country where one race can bomb a city because it's all black people. Could some of these things, but not J5. That's what I'm saying right now. Look, I'm glad you said that. Because could using black be a part of a dead cat strategy?
Of course.
What you think, Chap? What you think, P. Dot? Can they use black power? Can they use black this and black that as a dead cat strategy?
Yeah.
A political strategy of deliberating and making shocking announcements to divert media attention away from problems and failures in other areas?
That's what they did when Kanye was buddy with Trump. Made it seem like he was going against the grain. When that man actually was sitting down having legitimate meetings, telling President Trump, "Hey, look, this what the so-called black man want to see out of you. You play hardball, but also put some money back
It's
into
a
the
lot.
hands of the
It's a
people."
lot. It's a lot.
Nobody went into an uproar when the
I didn't
paralegal
even know
Kim
this was a saying.
Kardashian
This some big dog
was
shit right here.
asking
I
President
never
to
heard of this.
pardon
The dead
prisoners,
cat strategy.
right? Did they go into an uproar like that when Kim Kardashian was asking the president to pardon people? She's only a paralegal. You know a little bit about the law. You never took the bar and all that other stuff, and you know. But the only thing that they said about her was, how can she do that? She's not an actual lawyer. Believe it or not, bro, a lot of the stuff that these lawyers know, they only know because they went to school. But then they got other parts to the law that's written that we as citizens can go into
He
a
said they only know
courtroom
because they went to
and
school.
make a
Nigga, that's
court
how you
bow
learn
down.
stuff.
You know what I'm
What you over there drinking?
saying?
Infamous.
This strategy that we talking about right now, like you said, they've been using that shit for years, man. And we keep falling for it. That's the bad thing. And I think the reason we keep falling for it is because we don't even know what it is. And now that you, like you say, you
Mass
found
shooting.
out what
Could
it
the mass
is,
shooting been a dead cat strategy?
huh?
The mass shooting. Could it have been a dead cat strategy?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, but while we were still on that, I had a question, and we didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to ask it because of what was
J5, no, they
going on
can't.
with
They can no, they can't do what they want.
YouTube at the
They could do
time.
what they want on. They could do what they want in the eyes in the scene of whatever they ready to show you. Once you get at a certain point, see, it's certain things that's racism, right? And we have to pinpoint exactly what it is.
First, you have to know how to
Oh, they definitely
identify.
can't. They definitely can't do what they want. But I get what you're saying. Like there are more advantages of what exactly is going on with it. You see what I'm saying? It's been set in place for people that were of immigrant status to get more coming here because of that reason, because of people that were of immigrant state took power over here, which gave more of the laws and more of the situations to those immigrants who came over here. See? But in the
And
sense
that's
of somebody already having something, the laws change for you just as well as it changed for them. It's like a tipsy turvy thing, a shift in balance. White to black, black to white. But guess what? It wasn't none of them. This scale didn't even exist at one time. See?
no, it didn't.
Through the
Unless it
Bible.
did,
Now
and it
look,
just
now
wasn't
look.
actually known
No,
about.
no, look. Through the Bible, this became what they call leprosy, right? So people already knew what it was. It wasn't called white back then. That's you feel me now?
Okay. Yeah, because you were called a leper.
It didn't exist. White and black did not exist. Now you see what I'm saying?
Right, not at all.
That was considered leprosy. That was considered, as we say, albino and all that.
Okay.
Oh, that's a part of that. If you turn, think about it, a man from India that looked like an Indian, right? But those type of Indians with a dot, right? Excuse my stereotype. Just think about that, Pete. What if he was an albino? How would he look?
That would be a weird thing to see, but
Look, his hair already slick,
it wouldn't be
right?
hard to identify him as
No, look. His hair is
East
already
Indian.
slick. His hair, I know, but listen to me. The Indian hair is already smooth and slick, right? Like
Right,
a white man.
right.
So how the color that you see them, picture them as albino. basically it would match. It would kind of match the blonde hair, blue eyed Aryan people that they say exist too. See, because these
Right.
people have an Aryan history as well. All these people is cousins and stuff, bro.
In some
That's what
form
they
or
talking
fashion.
about with the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Right. The platinum blonde hair and the blue eyes. Like the deep sea blue. Pale skin.
See, that's now that's a even deeper area of racism then, right? Because we talking about a race of people who believe that they are the most important and most godly beings now, huh? See, now we really talking about what they call white supremacy,
Mm-hmm.
and there are organizations set up for this to exist. These people have militias and training areas, as they say, as they put on TV, that they've been doing in these little towns, as they say, preparing for war, right? So we got to put all this in the factor, P, because
But
we
we
can't
also
let
need to
them,
start asking ourselves, war against who?
we can't let them stir us into, what they want us to believe when we see stuff right in our face, right? Ain't no white boys running around here still trying to shoot and kill us and calling us niggas and stuff. Like, what happened to all that? Like, why is that not still alive? Like, they have just as much access to guns as any of us, right? Think about it. We just was talking about that, right? How Chop was saying how young they start these white boys off at these ages, right? Why are these young white boys not
I'm back,
coming in these
y'all. My
black
bad.
neighborhoods terrorizing? No, you good. We gotta ask ourselves all these type of questions, right? Especially when we're talking about racism, white supremacy, and what all this is. And shout out to J5 for the comment, right? Because these are the kind of conversations that we have to have. Freely speak your piece. This is what blunt talk is. You see what I'm saying? Look, certain things I agree with that. Ye said, but not everything. And that's what you're supposed to do, Round. If that's how you felt, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it is. It's to spark the brain, J5. It's just to get the mind running about what should be, not what my word is, not what your word is, not what your word is, but everybody word, right? If we gonna talk that cash money shit,
They got a lot of
you
people
know,
that think you
everybody
just
can't be
saying that
Slim,
shit
everybody can't be Baby,
because
everybody can't be Lil Wayne, everybody can't be Big G. Everybody got their part, man, and that's another thing. People got to understand when
there you
things are
go.
moving. If that man was the first one to say something, well, goddamn, don't get him down because he the first one to say it, or in a long time said it, or somebody finally listening to somebody that they think are relevant said it. Because if Travis Scott would have said it, it still have been the same vibe. Oh, he lost his mind too. So this the Pope you gotta understand too. Like a lot, man. Look, guess what? It's gonna jump into people's psyche. They gotta just listen to us a little bit longer. Chopper, what you think, man?
Hell yeah. We got the insight. We got the golden glove.
Yeah, man, we in the building, man. Shout out to G5, man.
Look, I look,
Look, I'ma
I
just I'ma
agree
just
with
say
you,
they
and
make the
that's
laws
something
to protect them. And oh
put
yeah,
us in
no,
jail.
no, Jay. Look, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what happened. I just sent them something where they had this man locked up for buku years for something they ain't even do. They just picked him out of the lineup, Jay. And had this man locked up the whole time. Chop, y'all saw that? I had put in the chat. Yeah, man, lock this man up for all them years. You know how many people back there for that? That's real racism. That's real shit. When you tell a motherfucker dead in his face, bro, I don't give a fuck if you ain't, excuse my language to the people who can't handle it, but this is blunt talk. And this is how they told it to that man. This is how they told it to that man. I don't give a fuck if you didn't do it. I'm taking you in. I already gave him the subscription, the description. This man just got exonerated, man. It took damn near 30 years out of this man's life. But did 30 plus, excuse me. The lady said it wasn't him. The lady said it wasn't him. The police said, the police and the judge and them still prosecuted him, y'all. See? The police told him, he said, I know you ain't do it. But guess what? You got a white lawyer, you got a white judge, and you got a white jury. So what you think gonna happen? Huh. That's the realest shit you could tell a motherfucker. You heard me, dog? Y'all feel me on that one? Cause that's real racism. Ain't that watered down shit where a nigga could jump on their square and just slap the shit out somebody for the dumb shit? Or we could come together and just say no to a lot of this fuck shit. I ain't talking about that. No. These men getting out of jail 75 years old for these raggedy motherfuckers getting together like gangs and putting all us in jail at 14, 13, 12 years old. Y'all seen life before? How old Willie was when he was in jail?
Like 16, huh?
Come on, man.
Willie was like 16, huh? Or 13. 13 or 16 or something like that in that movie.
I'm just saying. But I'm just saying. We all seen life. We all seen it. These are the reenactments that Hollywood make fun of us about because they know what the fuck they did. Excuse my language. Big Smoke. They know what they did. This is why it's popular. That type of thing, that type of vibe is popular to them because they love to relive how they mistreated us and how their forefathers actually did it. And that's the part Ye was talking about with the Jewish, because they make money off of that oppression, y'all. Whether you was here or whether you was from here or not.
Right. That's a fact.
That skin, that as they say, that skin color was the vibe. And if you had that, you was that. Murder, kill, hung, baby with, school, college, right? A lot of Jewish people went under the moniker of black. Did y'all know that?
They don't want to talk about that.
Huh? Or we gonna talk about it then? NAACP. Y'all ever heard of it? Have anybody ever heard of the NAACP?
Y'all ain't hear the rant the dude, the cryptocurrency dude went on about the businesses and the Jews and how they doing the cryptocurrency. Y'all ain't hear that rant? He went on this rant after Kanye went on here about the same people, but it's not getting the same publicity either. Motherfuckers don't want to believe. I mean, like I said, like J5 said, I don't agree with everything he said. I would have never brought up the George Floyd thing at all. To be honest, I'd have never brought it up at all. Like I wouldn't even talked about it. But I see why he brought it up or whatever. And with people not, hating Candace Owens, that's another thing too. A lot of people hate Candace Owens, so fuck, it don't matter. Why would they even let Candace Owens put a fucking documentary out about the man? But anyway, that's a whole nother story. or whatever. I don't know. I think the family got paid, bro. They got enough of money for them to and they still trying to get more money. Like, nah. Ooh, that's why. Damn, yeah, we
hey, if y'all when we first mentioned this, I said that this sounds like a money grab. You already got a little something from him, but now since he said this, oh, I want to sue him now. You already suing the police department for the death of George Floyd. Then Kanye turned around and donated money to the family of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Alton Sterling. Now, since he said white lives matter and they hit him with the fucking sorry for my language. Now since he said white lives matter and they hit him with the fentanyl, now y'all want to sue. So come on now. How much money is too much money?
I'm not gonna, like I said, P, I ain't gonna get on them about what they want to do. That's their decision. That's what they feel like they want to do. Okay, go forward with it. But long as you know everything now is under legal terms now. That's what I'm saying. All the emotion is out of it. Him giving y'all those extra millions that he did give y'all in the beginning was the emotional factor of it, right?
Right. But he can turn around and call
your back door.
Saying that
he probably, hey, who's to say, right? It's crazy, right? I know we something else, as we say, huh? But like I say, I'm not a part of that. So people are something else when it comes to certain things, bro. So people have to start realizing, you know, and not only realizing, they need to start, you know, looking at the, you know, like what my dog say, the man in the mirror. Turn it around. Get yourself together. Is this a good move? Should I do this to this? Should I do this right now? Am I doing the same thing he did by doing this in a way? Is my feelings hurt just like he's saying his feelings hurt? So am I doing the same thing? These questions and more.
All the time, bro.
Nobody never put they self though, and you said nobody never want to get out they self. See, it's a right quick, right? And I'm pretty sure Ben Crump smelling his phone. He's sliming around there somewhere. How much you want bet?
Oh well, we already know what's going on with him.
I'm just saying, you ain't hear his name or nothing though about this. I get it. How much you want bet he's sniffing around, telling the people what they should do? Come on now, y'all know the usual suspects.
We know what he into.
They should do or not do.
He probably the one telling them they should sue Kanye
for that much.
Yeah. For his 33 and a third.
And for his what?
Wait. 33 and a third if he settled.
Or the Most High you is a fool. I'm glad you said that. Most High you is a fool. Them people don't care, man. You see what I'm saying? Now by him saying a billionaire, how many people think they could get away with that amount of money when they ask? Ooh. Just for a slip and fall on the stove?
Yeah.
I want 250,000. But we could settle out of court right now for $20. Cause that's all they gonna do.
That's pretty much what it's all about.
I believe that's all they're gonna do. I think they're just gonna settle out of court for undisclosed amount.
Hey, you gotta sign this NDA. Gotta sign the NDA.
If I was him, I would. Excuse me, but he been on this tandem like I'm not hiding nothing. So he might want him to sign something to do it publicly, knowing Ye right now. To let everybody know that he actually did it. Yeah, that we actually got this clear.
You're not far off the mark either, bro. You not.
Make a little sense, huh?
the people who
This
posted the
man here.
article were saying that him making the White Lives Matter statement is basically like, look at how many people following him as a music artist, right? As an influencer, as a superstar. So now look at what could potentially happen with these types of things that he's saying and the attention that is drawn just to him. Right? So
yeah, it does.
They can't. The reason I believe that they're saying that it's legitimizing white extremist behavior is because the mass populace of his followers are of non-color, right? If I'm right, please, if I'm wrong, please correct me. The mass populace of his followers right now is people of non-color.
Who we talking about, Kanye?
Yeah.
I would disagree with that.
No, I'm not saying that he don't have people of color following him. He does have a predominant following of people of color, but I believe there are more non-colored people following him.
I'm with Chop on that one. We fucks with Che. Yeah. Like from the beat making to
Ye, son. White people don't fuck with Ye.
Yeah, it's a I think it's a love-hate relationship that Pete looking at, Chop. And when they prop him up more, I think that's what he's talking about. Like when he see who actually, who they want to represent, who actually watches him, but knowing that his fan base is us, I think that's what he's, referring it to.
Yeah. I mean,
but I disagree with you on that one, P. I think it's us. We've been keeping. Matter of fact, we've been keeping him in his we've been actually keeping him in his vibe to even be talking about what he's talking about right now. He only came to these epiphanies because people showing him that love and making sure that they just be genuine about a lot of stuff. Like he just been going on a little tandem. Like you saw him like from. I mean, if you've been following him, a lot of his music. I don't know how far you actually follow Kanye or a lot of his music, but like the graduation and the college dropout. I mean, man, like you saw his development even to the black slave movement. To man, he was the one who had the Confederate thing. Look. You know how mad I was about that, and didn't understand. You see what I'm saying? I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't. He was already 10 steps ahead. Look what was going on right now.
Even with the swastika, I don't think people believe or know where the swastika come from.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that too, Chad.
Yeah,
it's bigger than Nino. It's bigger than Nino. Trust me. Yeah, but that's why sister. That's why stick. Yeah. Even the way it's yeah, man. That'll be a whole nother bill.
Take the emotion out and just do the research. You're gonna see that shit was like that for a reason.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get down on nobody because of no opinion, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I can't get down on you because of your opinion.
Fuck no, this blood talk.
You see how you saw how people they want to use. You see how far it got white people. So if you're gonna take anything from them, have a freedom of speech. Okay.
Exactly.
Don't censor your own people. How about that?
Exactly. Because they gonna say what they gotta say. Big old Smoke.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What her name is?
Let's start there.
Curtis said,
let's start there.
They should take his kids from him. That's what Jamie Lee Curtis said.
Jamie Lee, who used to pop her titties out on scary movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. White titties matter.
Bitch don't even buy
That's what you talking
Yeezy.
about? Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, okay. Oh, y'all don't remember? Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. Halloween, huh, child? That Halloween. Halloween titties, huh?
She got a
Oh,
new
okay.
movie coming out. You know you got to be relevant.
You got the old titties. It's gonna be old titties Halloween.
Exactly. It's supposed to be the last titty
Oh, okay.
Halloween.
Last titty. Oh, okay. Last titty. Gotcha.
The
Thanks. That's
last
what.
titty. It's supposed to
Okay.
be ending the titties this Halloween.
This is the ending of the titties. He probably gonna finally kill our old lad. Okay.
Cut the titties off and put them in the closet.
Yeah, take him with him to hell.
Take him with him to hell. Yeah, Michael, because you know can't nobody walk faster than this nigga. So
yeah, at all. Be right behind you.
Exactly.
Yeah, him and Jason got that same superpower. I don't know what that is, but
I don't know why them niggas ain't play football. That's what the fuck they should have did.
Motherfucker should have been nose tackles. Stupid ass.
Nigga done turned 3 corners, got in a whole another house
shame.
and everything. Every camera they show you this nigga, he fucking strolling, nigga. And he didn't walk straight up on you.
Man. That man say they kidnapped his kids. I guess they just gonna skip past that part, huh? Child?
Oh yeah, they not, but that's not what they want. Everybody mad about the White Lives Matter thing, but
can your baby mama kidnap your kids? Put it in the comments now or later.
But you're not listening to all the other shit that the man was saying in the thing. That's how they get you too, because he gonna say some fucked up shit, but you have
can
to
your baby daddy kidnap your
everything
kids
in its entirety.
Nope.
What you say no for? I'm just saying it go both ways. Y'all put it in the comment.
No for?
Put in the comment. I'm just no, because I don't want him to make the decision for the people. You know what I'm saying? That's his opinion. I don't want him. You see what I'm saying, child? Let the people. You know, that's best P dot do, people. He already gonna say what he feels. So I get why he said no, because he got a whole he got commentary for that.
The
Go ahead.
The only way that you actually like you said, can the baby mama kidnap the kids? Can the baby daddy kidnap the kids? I was coming in on that part, and the reason I jumped up and said no is because just as you are the father of said child, you have every right to be with that child. Now, if you share joint custody, then you know you're gonna get custody of that child when it's time for you to get custody of that child. But if y'all don't have like a specific joint custody,
don't give me a scenario. Can you kidnap?
Can you?
There's all type of scenarios. I could give you a scenario too. Can you kidnap?
Ain't no taking my fucking children. Yeah,
can your baby mama or baby daddy kidnap your kid?
No.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. The child.
And that's why I was saying no. I don't believe in that. I say
it don't matter if you believe in it. By law, can this happen?
Yeah, by law, yeah. I could go pick my child up, motherfucker can't say nothing. It is considered a kidnap because they don't want the kid to go. But by law,
the law is going to rule in favor of him because he's the father.
Now it's different if you
have
a judgment.
See, that's see.
It's different if
this is where racism and all nepotism, racism, and all these other isms come in, yo. Right? Think about it.
What you call
see?
It? Say that the child stay with you. If you're the domicile parent, you got more control than the parent that the child doesn't stay with as much. Damn, I'm sorry, fellas. I gotta go.
No, it's all good. We about to end it off in a minute. But yeah, you out of here though, Chuck. You gotta go.
Yeah, I'm about to go get in the whip. I'm gonna just jump in on the phone so I can do my goodbye.
All right. But yeah, Pete. So go ahead. I'm we with you. Maybe.
Nah, the reason I was saying no to that is because if all right, so say you with a person, y'all have a kid, y'all break up. Y'all don't have any marital bonds between y'all, right? But y'all don't have arranged situation with the court, right? Meaning y'all ordered by the court to split the custody between each other. Now, at any given day, if I go to the school to go pick that child up, if I'm the father and the school knows I'm the father, they're gonna release that child to me because
See,
I'm
Chet
the
saying,
father.
yeah, it's called kidnapping.
It's not called kidnapping. I have legal right to pick my child up from school. You can't interfere with that. Now,
Not the explanation you just made, saying that your said baby mother or baby father. Just because you are said parent doesn't mean you can't roll off with the kids. Because, like I said, I could give you an explanation too. What if you're supposed to have a kid for the weekend, but you decide to go out of the town and you're going to be gone for a whole week and don't say nothing? That's considered kidnapping. See?
Yes, that would be considered kidnapping. However,
I know it's a however, but
in the law, that's where it turns into a legal situation. That is because
it's been a legal situation. That's all I've been thinking about.
Like,
no. It don't matter if you know. No.
We gonna do it
go
the right
again.
way. Like, you threw that in there. If you know you gonna be
No, I didn't throw nothing. I gave you an explanation just like you gave me. But I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't go.
If you go to pick up the child and you supposed to have a child just for the weekend, and you take the child and go out of town, right? But then you say you go out of town and you stay gone for a week.
And it doesn't matter if you know. You throwing in other scenarios into my scenario. Don't throw a scenario into mine.
You was gone for a week. Then you knew you should have dropped that kid off.
Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But does that matter in the courts, right? How does that sound in the court? You shoulda, right? How that sound in the court? No, how that sound in court?
That's what they're gonna tell him. You should have dropped that child off or called to confirm with the other parent that it was okay. It's still gonna be considered kidnapping because you took the child without permission, right? You took the child and you were gone for a week without permission. That's when it became kidnapping. Your 2 days, your Friday, or your 3 days, your Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday evening, that's your legal leeway right there. You can take the kid, go to Hawaii and back. They can't tell you nothing because that's your weekend, right? But you stay gone a whole week from Saturday to Saturday. That's when it became kidnapping.
Oh, that's what I said.
It becomes kidnapping.
That's what I said. What you heard me say?
I didn't hear you say anything other than the fact that you took the child and was gone for a week.
You said, hold up, wait, you use this, so let me tell you. You telling me the same thing I'm saying. So, okay, so look, hold up. Okay, so that's what we both.
That Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday evening, that's your 3 legal days to be with the child. Now,
I hear you, player. Okay, P.
You done committed kidnapping because you didn't have permission to do that.
That's what I said. You finished? You all right?
Now, here's the spin.
Oh, Lord. He got to spin. You got to spin too? Like a temptation, huh? Okay.
I had a spin.
You David Ruffin. All right.
If that person was to call and say, hey, listen, I know I'm supposed to have it for the weekend. Well, I want to take her to Hawaii for a little while. Is that okay with you? And she agreed that he could take the child to Hawaii. Now, he didn't say how long. They're gone a week. They're gone for the week.
Oh, you know I'm a fool. Back. You know I'm a fool, man. Come on now. You know what it is. See my mama laughing at me. Go ahead, P. I'm listening to you.
That's why I'm.
She's supposed to. Come on, I'm listening. Go ahead.
But so say you call and get permission, right? And she grants you permission. You're gone for that week. But then she turn around and still say you kidnapped the child. Then what?
Yeah, so how is it different when a man do it too, right? So let's talk about that then.
No, I'm just saying, so hey, there is
it's considered kidnapping. All right.
Because a woman
Thank you. Thank you. Silly. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, they give women more of a pass with that shit than they do with a man.
I wasn't speaking on the past though. Don't try to change It's not about the past. It's about you legally understanding what's going on and you speaking on it and them having a problem with you saying kidnapping. It shouldn't sound harsh when Ye said. If he feel like that's what happened, right? You're blanking out. Hold on, Pete. Take your time, bro. Hold on. You're blanking out. It's pixelating again. Say something.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
As soon as you start talking. excuse the stream, y'all. Once again, I know it's kind of late, but this conversation kind of dragged on because we was trying to get so much out. Man, it's crazy though. A lot of things been going on, but we really have to put a lot of things in perspective instead of just going along with what's actually, being told to us, man. Everything is not exactly, don't sensualize the news. That's why I felt like this was important. That's why I felt like, this was important. It's not about us sitting here smoking blunts and talking crazy. If you could get past the cursing and you could get past some of those other things, we actually saying something. We're actually building on conversations that a lot of us as so-called Black people don't have, and I think it's very important that we do this. You know what I'm saying? No matter what your opinion is, it doesn't matter. Bring it forth. Have these conversations without us want to take each other head off, So the love is here. That's why it's called the blunt talk. It's the smoke out. What's happening? That vibe that green give people, I want that without you wanting to think or having to smoke, It's conversation. It's about the debate. It's about the opinions. It's about the truth. It's about the facts. It's about the history. Let's do this, man. Stop playing. Big smoke in the chat if you feel me. Now or later. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to keep building, man. We going to get better. Because I know that's what y'all, you're going to see nothing but, building blocks like my dog Cam Jordan be doing. You see when Cam Jordan sacked the shit out somebody, what he be doing? It's levels to this. You're going to see my levels. You're going to see my brother's levels too, is they come up with me and, on the side of me, if that's what they choose to do, You know what I'm saying? Because this the soul train. I'm bringing it back, man. And I'm Donnie Simpson. Let's get it. Check your levels again, P. I kind of ran it for a minute. Check your levels, homie.
See if I could put my other headset.
Ooh, I don't know if you got something open. Yeah, I don't know if you got something open or what, mother. But yeah, you pixelating bad.
Can I get a mic?
Yeah, you pixelating bad.
I'm about to switch it up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, bro. I'm about to switch it up. Give me 1 second.
Okay, yeah, you good. No problem, people. You know what I'm saying? Keep the party. Go on, keep the party going. Okay. I'm about to bring Chop back up as we close out, people. Once again, I appreciate y'all coming through. Mama, thanks again for laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? I need all that love, all the participation I can get. I don't need no money. I don't need no nothing else. All I need you to do is hit the like button and say, "Hey, son, I love you." Just show support. The like button is free, y'all. I'm telling you. Put us in the algorithm. Tell somebody. He said, "Yeah, my son be doing this thing, girl. If you can understand, if you get past the little cursing and all that, if you ain't too up at that, nothing. They really be having some good conversations about some stuff they be having on the news that you probably didn't know about, And they also go into detail about a lot of stuff too, girl. I'll just play with.
All right, mic check.
We having fun though. I'm about to bring Chop Track back up, and I hope y'all having fun with me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it's all about. Is let's get the feelings and the emotions out of it, and really spit facts about things that's actually happening. And until people ready to have that real conversation, we gonna have fun with it, 'cause that's what Blunt Talk about. Shout out to E. Shout out to E Guarantee because she been rocking with us whole. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bring Chop up.
That girl
That's
said,
you?
"We in
Yeah.
Ghana with the Wi-Fi." She got jokes.
Come on.
All
Oh,
right,
why,
E,
why?
I got you,
Oh,
baby.
why? He said E. Oh, why? Boy, yeah, man. Come on, man. I don't know what's happening, but we gonna get it together, man. We
Yo,
gonna get
E,
it together.
you get. Am I
Didi
coming
said
in
she
clear
couldn't hear
now?
you neither. I'm telling you, bro. You thought I'm not. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not playing with you.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, brother, we got you.
Oh, all right.
Yes, sir.
Shit, man.
Ah, why? Looking nice,
I probably
man.
can hear the air conditioning. I've been in the state.
That boy, it get told P, man, your Wi-Fi, we ain't Ghana, chap.
Man, P Hamster stopped
He said,
working.
he said, boy, boy, your Wi-Fi, we ain't Ghana, boy. You co-sharing.
Nah, his shit stopped working.
You co-sharing with, you co-sharing with Africans. You catching hot spots.
This fucking took a water break.
Yeah, man, it's all good. But yeah, we about to P, if you wrapping it up, bro, we could give our final little, you know what I'm saying, wrapping in it on off, you know what I'm saying? Or unless Chop had anything he want to come in with, you know what I'm saying, we could get that popping.
I
Because
mean,
this
I
was a
didn't
great
really
conversation, fellas,
have,
to me.
we really touched on everything.
Shout out to Lakeisha Hawkins, ladies and motherfuckers. See, you gotta listen to the replay. You gotta get your nickname. Don't come in here with your come on now. They can't know who our plug is. Come on, Lakeisha Hawk. Come on. They can't be knowing who our plug is. See, my sister, she guarantee. You see what I'm saying? DD504. You know what I'm saying? Just give yourself a nickname right quick to come in there. Only smokers allowed. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about real blunt smoke. We talking about that conversation. We talking about that real talk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lakeisha Hawkins though for coming in. Give yourself a nickname so I can shout you out with your nickname. J5 too. You might well call yourself J5 because I've been calling you J5 the whole time. But yeah, go ahead. Talk my bad though, bro. I just had to shout
But
out
yeah,
right
we,
quick. She
we
coming in all late.
basically, touched on everything. He got who, I mean, he had muddy waters going on the whole night. But it's still, we
Yeah.
still kind of got it
Yeah,
though.
shout out
So,
to y'all for having patience with us too with P that I don't,
with
Yeah,
me too,
we gonna
shit,
get
I
it
was
together,
at
y'all.
work and shit. I had to go, turn some knobs right quick.
Am I coming in clear?
But yeah, man, I ain't really had too much, but we basically spoke on everything.
Yeah, you just blanked out too.
I'm
Pete, go
muted
ahead and
up.
say something. No, go
Yeah,
ahead, say something right now. Yeah, you could
yeah, I
go
went
ahead.
on.
Yeah.
I went on mute, man. I want to thank everybody for jumping in. Sorry about my delayed reaction, burning up ass computer. So, this is what I had to say. Hashtag P that money back to the pastor. Hashtag what was my other hashtag? I forgot what my other hashtag was. Dang, I said it earlier. So if you hear it in there, just know that that's what that hashtag was for. Yeah, man, it's like we really gotta
There go your
start.
name, Lakeisha. Excuse me, hold on, Pete. There go your name, Key. Your name is Key. Put something with the key. You hear me? They done already blessed you. DD504, they done already blessed you. Put something with the key. But go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, man, like, nah, man, we working on gathering more understanding about all these quick pop up situations that's happening in the country, and it's kind of like really mind blowing that you're right. The what that is, dead cat.
Dead cat strategy.
That's what it is.
Yes,
Dead
sir.
cat strategy. We being fooled with the dead cash strategy on a daily basis, and now it's time for us to start like really reading between. I have this saying, y'all, and I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from with this. Not just reading between the lines, but reading between the lines that's between the lines, because there's always something hidden deep in between all of these things that we being bamboozled with. So I started telling people we gotta start learning to read between the lines that's between the lines. So that's one of the things that I want everybody, including myself, to start doing a little bit more of, because just hearing about information and not doing due diligence into looking into the research about the people we talking about with these particular situations, um, who the politicians are that's involved in these situations, or the law enforcement officers involved, or all parties involved that bring these types of things to our attention. We need to start looking into them more than we looking into the actual situation that they're talking about. Because 9 times out of 10, you'll uncover way more information that leads them to tell you about these particular situations versus the situation itself. So, just sitting down thinking about that, man. Um, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more research about the Kanye West thing and see what I can find out, because it's so much happening. Um, we still waiting on what we had some other stuff we was waiting to find out. Some more information about, man. But once I go back and I review the tapes and I see everything that I need to go, I'm gonna start hitting that research up and see what I can find for y'all to bring y'all some more hot information on, especially Brother West, because brother got a lot going on right now, and I dare not say that he's slipping off his rock. I think he done found a pattern in the rocking chair that he likes. And right now he uncovering some stuff that he want us to see. So just bear with me. Thank y'all guests, DD504, E Guarantee, Key, Miles, Johnny 5, all our other subscribers that have yet to subscribe. I thank y'all. All our other listeners that haven't jumped in the comments, please do so. Yeah, man, just keep checking us out and let us know where we could do a little bit better for y'all. Oh, Flavor Foods, what's happening? Thank you for joining us. Well, yeah, brother, you got anything you want to add in for the night?
Oh yeah, sure. You already know. That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying, Pete? I was just letting you get it, you know what I'm saying, get it out, bro. Get that vibe out, because you did in the show. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and that's how it's gonna go. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but whatever. Shout out to my people, E Guarantee, DD504, J5. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna always shout out Flavor Foods. Flavor Foods, you already know, man. You got me up here stuttering. I'm getting tired, y'all. I've been running it. Go hit us on the replay, man. Check us out. And if y'all don't know, now you know. Look, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We on that too, yeah. We be doing fresh stuff on that too. We release that every Tuesday. Y'all ain't know? Oh yeah, go check it out. Y'all be sitting in y'all car chilling, ain't doing nothing. Gotta go do a delivery. Sitting at your office, looking crazy. Man, put that blood talk on. I'm telling you. We be having fun over here, man. That's all I can say about it. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as the situations that happen, I could speak on that right quick. You know, um, we gonna start off with, I guess, man, Passer. If y'all ain't hear about Passer, man, please, I guarantee you, please go rewind it and go check out Passer.
Pastor been another boy in the pulpit.
Pastor was a fool. Pastor got a lot of money out of people, man. And the people pinpointed it directly coming from people out of the church. So a lot of times when we speak on things and say, oh, it's this, Is he doing this? Is he doing that? Guess what? He was. He pleaded guilty.
Yep. Straight away. No delay.
And he turned everything in.
Not everything, because some of that money, you almost at 900. Oh, let's just say it like this. He turned in what he got busted doing. How about that?
That's what I told the people. That's what I'm gonna tell the people. That's what he told the people. That's what I'm gonna tell the people. All right.
Right. That's what he got.
I gave him everything. Goddamn it! Stop pocket watching me, P. Dot.
That nigga knew he ain't turned in all that money. 30 years.
Look, goddamn it! I turned in my Mercedes. I gave you the goddamn. What more do you want?
I want you.
But anyway, people. I'm glad y'all been kicking it with us, man. Been rocking with us, man. I had a blast tonight, man. And shout out, man. Y'all keep coming back too, man. Y'all tell other people, man. Y'all let people know, man. We on this. We ain't scared. What's up? Let them know, man. Tell them to come over here. Let them hold their nuts over here. Say, yeah, you know my brother chop your ass up. You come over there talking that bullshit. You know that, right? Tell the nigga, oh, where he at? He got his own podcast. Come in the Blunt Talk. Yeah. And he gonna be hibachi. You know I don't play no games, sir. Shout out to J5. He already know. You know what I'm saying? That's my big dog from a big dog. What it is. Y'all don't get it. Shout out to Key. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, from a DD504, my love. You know.
Excuse me, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And we in the building. And shout out to my engineer, co-host to the co-host to the co-host. You know what I'm saying? Chop Track. You dig? And guess what, P. Dot? I think we out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think we out.
Hashtag pay back the money.
I think we out. I think we out.
Don't trust them little niggas down yonder.
I think we out. Love you too, babe. Let's get it. This is only the beginning. Let's get it.
Thank you for the love. Everybody have a good night. I know I'm about to have one.
And we out.